Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Michael Saruhas, or Mikey, as you all know me in-game, and on Steam I am the community manager and voice actor for Insurgency. Welcome to our weekly developer live stream. It is Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm happy to see there are already plenty of people in the chat. Hello. And lots of people watching. Wow! It's 123. That's awesome. We were absent last week because I and members of the team, we were all at GDC in San Francisco. We were learning a lot about game development and making cool connections. We were busy, and that's why there was no stream last week, for those of you who were tuned in last week and did not see anything. But we are here this week, and we will be here next week, and we're going to be streaming at a regular time of Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. If you're interested in following the channel, getting an update whenever we go live, you can do that. I'm sat here today with our guest today, YouTuber BedBananas, who is sitting with me here in TeamSpeak. Bed, are you with us?
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us today. For people who didn't see in the announcement, BedBananas made a very gritty and serious machinima video of Day of Infamy that covered a lot of the brutality of the Second World War, and it was very inspiring. We wanted to bring him on, and we wanted to discuss those antics with him. We might be joined by some of his friends later on, but for now it's just going to be us, and we're just going to have a pretty relaxing day of insurgency. Happy to see everybody's talking here in the chat. Wow, a lot of new faces here too, actually. Just curious, anybody watching right now, which of you or who of you have not been here before and watched the stream before? Just out of curiosity. Also, just so you know, we're going to be starting out with regular Insurgency right now. The server is open. Mr. Brightside, Ben Terteller Animator, if you could please give out the IP in the chat, that would be helpful. You guys can pile into our server. We should be in an open server right now. We're playing Vanilla Insurgency, and I'm also going to be showing off a workshop collection that one of our viewers, Varstud, linked to me. So what you're going to be seeing when we're playing right now is all new different ones. Some cool custom characters, like HECU security Marines versus Russian militants, like Russian PMCs. So they look pretty cool. So let me just turn on my thing here. There it is. There's the first workshop thing, is the MP5. And now we're just gonna... Oh, we already got lots of people in here. Perfect. So just a final question to you, Bed, and to everybody watching. Does everything sound good? Are there any issues? I'm not streaming a fucking black screen again, am I? Because that's what happened at the start of the last one.
Here, let me double check. You sound great. I
Cool.
should check my audio real quick too.
Okay, you sound great too, and you look good, I gotta say. Your green tinted goggles, your HECU branding.
Hey, thank you.
Your horse set. Ooh, very gritty, very... Oh, jeez, we're clipping through each other. Yes?
Starkey says that he wants to kill you.
Starkey can try. Who's Oh, Starkey. That's Starkey. That's Starkey. Yeah. Well, tell him I think he's a little bitch. Tell him I think he's a little bitch. And he's gotta bring that shit to me if he wants to bring that shit. You know what I'm saying? We're all friends. We're all friends. One of our programmers, Nick Gallen, points out, BedBananas, you have a very kinky name, which hadn't really occurred to me before. Was that your intention in the creation of it?
No. How I got my name, I was like...
He says that you're dead to him.
I was playing Gmod RP, like, years ago.
It's a good start to a story, yeah.
Yeah. And, I would always go and, like, mess around on serious RP servers.
Yeah.
And then this guy took me to the side and he was like, your name's fucking hippopotamus. Like, that can't be. It's like not allowed here. And
What?
His name was Ted Tango. And I was like, dude, your name's fucking Ted Tango. Like, what the fuck are you talking to me about a serious name? And it's like, I'm going to kick you out if you don't change it. So I swapped it to something equally ridiculous, which is BedBanana in my eyes.
That's,
And
yeah.
it just, yeah, it's stuck ever since.
That's good. I do like it. I think, it hadn't occurred to me the sexuality of it until Redline pointed it out, which is a good element to it because it's all the more silly and confusing. But I especially like how he pulled you aside, like, look, man, I gotta talk to you about this name situation. What was his name? Ted Tango?
Ted Tango. And he gave birth to my name, as it's known.
I also have a silly name origin story. Well, not an origin story, but I had played for a while as Mikey ever since World of Warcraft, actually. But I remember once I played on a roleplay server for a game called The Specialists. It was a Half-Life 1 mod. I don't know if you ever heard of that, maybe?
I haven't.
Oh, okay. Well, it was cool. It was a really cool RPG. Jesus Christ. Hold that thought. This is alpha, alright. Ah, what? A second RPG? Jesus. Alright, yeah, so I was playing the Specialist RP. It was a Half-Life 1 mod that was very Matrix-inspired, and that was cool, because, like, whenever shit went south and the combat had to happen, it was intense and cool. It wasn't floaty like Gmod could be. And, my name, I was a diner owner, and my name was Mikey Icy. Like the ices that you get at the fucking 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah,
with the 2 E's. And that was me, and I owned the diner. So I like that about RP servers. I like the silliness. Damn, there's a fucking sniper. Heavy says, "Could someone link his Day of Infamy cinematic? I can't seem to find it anywhere." Yeah, sure. Just give me a second here. So actually, I did want to ask that of you, BedBanana. For people who are curious, I was being facetious in talking about the gritty realism of it. The video is called "Insurgency Day of Infamy: Hitler's Babies," and it's very funny, and that's why I reached out to him. So we wanted to play with him and participate in antics. But what made you guys want to create that video? Did you see the character art and you were like, that's too good?
That was definitely part of it. I'm also like got a huge boner for positional audio.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I just fucking love it, and the fact that I think it's like the perfect time to create like a World War II mod because there really hasn't been any.
It's true, yeah.
Games, especially like for it to be Insurgency World War II is just like, I've got to fucking try this, and it was just too awesome to pass up.
That's good. I'm glad that you feel that way, because we sort of felt a similar way with the whole creation of it. Is like, there haven't been any good World War II shooters. We grew up playing Day of Defeat and stuff, and this is sort of a nod to them, especially in the name, but also still like feels like Insurgency. And we
totally. I fucking love that mod. Like I plan on going back to that.
Oh, awesome. Good, because we're not, our community and we're not like done with it. We're still, oh shit. We're getting fucked up, dude. we're still very much, we're still very excited about where the community is going to take it. There's still people making a lot of maps. I just streamed Bridget Ramagan custom map that one of our community members, Third Eye, is making. And there's many more to come, and I'm looking forward to streaming even more. And there's just a lot of cool stuff. Because as you might know, our whole intention with it was to start it out and then give it to the community to create.
I think that's fucking genius. Like, I just heard about that concept, like you're just creating the teams and then like have the community kind of this create maps for it, and yeah, that's fucking awesome.
It makes sense, right? We already have like a very active custom content community, so we figured like let's just sort of like crowdsource it and make it a free mod, and if people like it, like if people are really into it, which they are, maybe we'll even make it standalone, who knows, and we'll have people which we could use for that standalone version because they already created content. There's a question here in the chat. Krieger says, Michael, please choose a UK server next time. Pig is out of this world for Europeans. Well, I'm sorry, Krieger, that you feel that way. But rest assured, first of all, please understand that I'm in US East, and that BedBananas here is outside San Francisco, or in San Francisco, so we got to be mindful of our pings. But yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe next time we could choose a US East server that's more like in between the Western world. But rest assured, next month the plan is at least, I'll be in our studio in Amsterdam, and I'll probably stream from exclusively US East or European servers for the sake of everybody's ping. So don't you worry about that. That'll be a thing. By the way, guys, if you have any questions about Insurgency, if you have any questions about Insurgency Sandstorm, or if you have any questions for BedBananas about any of the content that he creates, feel free to throw them into the chat, and I will read them, and we can discuss them together. Shit, they're on our right down alpha. I can't see shit. I think he's over on the right side. Oh, yep, there's somebody. Shit. This is a pretty cool mods. I think it was Farengar. I'm not sure. Made an M1, made a Colt Commando for the M1 carbine for the Insurgents. I just think that's awesome.
Yeah, I heard you talking about the mod earlier. Is it like, what was it, Russian forces and?
Yeah, it's cool. It's like Russian PMCs versus. My narrative's weird. It's Russian PMCs versus HECU Marine Security Forces. So I don't know what crazy world they existed, but the really cool thing about the insurgents is they all have like more paramilitary/military gear. So here I am with a Colt Commando, and I'm a fucking Russian private contractor, I guess, or something.
That sounds awesome.
It's extra cute because I did the voiceover for the HECU Marines in Black Mesa, so it's like there's consistency in the worlds. Okay, so Hellsponge asks, when is Insurgency Sandstorm coming out? It is coming out in the year 2017 is our current plan. And we can't say specifically any more than that, but 2017 is the plan. And what you will see is Insurgency on UE4, porting as much content as we can that we feel fits and is of good quality. Also better esports integration from the get-go, which we're creating for this Insurgency and then expanding upon, and that'll make its way into the UE4 version, and also story mode, which we're very excited to try because it's sort of a new territory for our company and our team. Hellspawn says there's going to be a beta. I don't have any word on whether or not there will be a beta or not, but you know, the way we do our development, we do have a lot of community participation, and we do have a lot of community testing. So if you're talking about like getting a chance to test with us and play with us, if that's what you mean when you ask for a beta, then that's something that I can say is likely, but I can't say for sure. Just because that's the way that we do our development. We leverage our community a lot in helping us do play tests. You know, we just had a beta test a few days ago, playing our new map Dryken Out.
How far along are you into development for the game?
I would say is that a C4 charge? Holy shit! Holy shit! Ah, fuck! Sorry, it was this big old bouncy charge, and I thought, okay, yeah, well, oh yeah, how far along? Well, we've been working with UE4, I'd say for about 9 months now. We've been working with UE4, and we have another project that's sort of on the back burner right now that we're not talking about, but it's the one that we've been talking about and teasing for a while, and we were learning UE4 for that project, right? And then we realized, like, you know, we wanna expose Insurgency to a new audience. We wanna expose it to console players. We wanna take advantage of this sweet new engine in doing that, and bring that to our PC audience as well. So then we kind of transitioned over into doing that, working on Sandstorm, and that's been happening over the past few months now. But we have experience with UE4 for months more, for like 9 months, I would say. That being said, it's still a very new engine. It's still in development. There's still like that's another C4 charge again. Are you kidding me? Fuck! Oh,
it's like
shit.
far off watching all this happen.
Far off what?
I'm sniping like to the left.
Oh, so you heard that then?
Yeah.
He threw it right in my grill, dude. He didn't care. I think he knew I was there. Anyway, yeah, so basically, we have some experience with it, about 9 months worth, but it's, you know, we're still new to it. It's still a very new engine, still in development, and it's like an awesome transition that we're making from Source, which came out in like 2003, right? Like it's awesome and exciting for us. Juck says, how much will the game be? We don't have any word on the pricing yet. It's too early. You will have to pay for it. It's not going to be a free upgrade, because it's very much a new game in its own right. I can also share with you guys that we actually just had a playtest of it yesterday, and there was some really, really cool stuff that we had going on. We already have ballistics working, so there's bullet travel time, there's bullets that drop with gravity, and there's penetration, and like rounds slowing down as they penetrate things, if you know what I mean. Like, bullets act like they exist. In Insurgency Source, they are hit scan, which is fine and like works for the kind of CQB-ish game that Insurgency is, but now we actually have ballistics that we can play with, and we're basing them off of, you know, real-world values and tweaking them accordingly. And it feels good already. In fact, when I was playing last night, I killed one of the other developers in a hallway, and he killed me at the same time. We both shot our guns, and because it's not hit scan, we were able to kill each other and then just both flop over on top of each other in the middle of a hallway. And that was cool. Like, you can't do that in Insurgency. It's not mathematically possible.
What
as
is
far
the
as I
process
understand.
like this importing the game over to Unreal? Is it almost like remaking or making an entirely new game, or?
In some ways, it is, but I'd say for the most part, no, because that's a no, it's just a smoke grenade. Okay. In some ways it is. There's like new stuff that we're building, but I would say for the most part, we already know the kind of game we want to make, right? We're not going to be changing things radically mechanic-wise, so that's good that we already have our vision set up. But there are a lot of new things that we'll need to explore and design well, like the ballistic system. You know, I'm just describing, like improvements to our audio system that are going to require a lot of testing and stuff. And like the story mode, like that's completely new territory for us.
Yeah.
But that being said, like there's still most of it, because we already know the kind of game we want to make. I'd say we have that going for us. In fact, speaking of audio, another cool thing that happened during the test yesterday was I was running around as a security guy, and I had my M16 out, and I fired it indoors. And we have better technology working with UE4 as far as audio goes, and it sounded like an M16 that was fired inside of a building, which you don't really hear in Insurgency Source. And it was so interesting and like cool and surprising to me that I gasped out loud. And I wasn't even like fighting a guy or anything. I just like shot my gun. And I was like, It was just so cool, and it reminded me of, this is the way I described it to other people, it was like I was watching a fucking live leak video about like the Iraq War and Marines fucking going through rooms in some like in Mogadishu, in Fallujah or some Middle Eastern city. It was awesome, and I'm so excited to hear like more of those audio changes. Our audio designer Mark Winter is gonna really create some interesting stuff. It's gonna apply to the voiceover as well that I created, so it's just really cool. It's not just pretty, it also sounds good, I guess is the bottom line.
Yeah. What's it like playing? Have you tried playing with the controller yet?
I have not. I played with the Steam controller on regular Insurgency Source, and that was difficult because the Steam controller is very new and the design is very radical and different. The touchpad and everything, but no, I haven't played Sandstorm yet. But I believe even weeks ago we've already tested, like we've got it running on PS4. I think, I'm not sure. We have played it with the controller, and it feels all right. Like it feels pretty good. There's probably people in the chat right now who play with controllers, and I know guys that play Insurgency Source with controllers. So we already know that it can work, and it's just a matter of tweaking.
Yeah, I could definitely see it working. I was just curious, like how, because when you aim left, like it sways on the hip. Do you still have that? Or...
Oh, the free aim, you mean? Like when you...
Yeah, I fucking love free aim.
Yeah, no, that's still present. Yeah, when you're using a controller. And there's a couple different things that we're playing with as far as like making it work for a controller, like auto lean that you can toggle on or off, or like we might have to explore using aim assists. Not like an auto aim, but there are different aim assists and things that you can do, which every console shooter does. Like pretty much any console shooter does that. And that won't apply to the mouse and keyboard, of course. And console players and PC players will play on separate servers entirely, separate games entirely. So it'll still be balanced. That's another thing that people have asked us about, and I wanna be clear about our intentions with that. Nice RPG. Oh Jesus! Right past my ear, dude. What? Okay. Alright. I get it. Fuck. We're getting a little bit fucked up here, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gil Screen says... Gasal Green says, are you taking inspiration from war movies when making maps or content? If you mean for the story mode, I don't really want to talk too much about it, but we do want to do something different, as Andrew Spear, our creative director, said in the interview we did. We want to go for a story mode, not a full-fledged campaign. We want to tell an interesting story, and we don't want to make it sensational or arcadey, as many single-player shooter stories are these days. We want to tell something that fits with our themes of Insurgency. in sort of like an immersive, realer world. So I could say that much. Mikey, will there be a price difference in PC and console like there usually is due to all the fees and everything devs have to pay the consoles? Again, I can't talk about pricing that much. I can't really go into the details of all that. But we are really stepping up our game, I could say, and production is increasing. We're working with a publisher on it, which has been really helpful to us because they help us with PR and so much other communication, and it's awesome to have that assistance, and it's awesome to work with people that actually get your game. But I can't talk about specific pricing in regards to any of that stuff.
I forgot how the radio works in this game. Is it this, when you're far away enough that it automatically kicks in for your teammates?
Yeah, exactly. So if you're talking over the VoIP, your squad will hear you over the radio, but if you get close, it'll be, you'll hear it, like, localized, as you said. Now, in Day of Infamy, there's no radios, so, it's all localized. And I understand what you mean when you point that out. Localized VoIP does add a lot, as far as, like, immersion and just, like...
Oh, yeah,
just,
totally.
like, cooperation with other teammates, like... You feel a sort of togetherness when you're sitting and like talking to the guy right next to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then he dies, and like you can't.
And you're like, "Oh Jesus!" Like you just can't talk to him because he's fucking dead. And actually, Blue Drake 482 has expressed that same thing to me. Like for him and the kinds of games he plays, he really values that as well. It's one of the reasons why he also likes our game. And for you as a content creator, that creates so much fun. You know, to have that ability.
Yeah, absolutely. Like it really just ramps up the immersion and. Deaths feel like they have way more weight.
Yeah. James. Hello, James 6001. You say, you have a sexy voice. Can you say Insurgency Sandstorm in a sexy, deep voice? I'm very flattered that you want me to say that.
Insurgency Sandstorm!
How's that? Was that sexy enough?
Sound like Smeagol.
Yeah, Smeagol. Smeagol's a big gamer, dude.
Yeah.
Wall says we need an Apocalypse Now mission. What do you mean by that? Like, it's not going to be about Vietnam, it's going to be about the invasion of Iraq. Varstud says, "Can you say something in your insurgent voice?" Sure. Yeah. Let me demonstrate. Let me just take a drink of water real quick.
To the right, sniper.
So, I do all the. Oh, good round. You fucking kicked our butts. It's good. Give up.
Good round.
Easy, says Puss.
Just so you know, I can
Yes?
hear the other team while we're playing.
Oh, that bug is known.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's just a server. Alright, we're moving servers. Pack it in. Let's go. We're gonna have to pack it in. There's a bug with this server.
No problem.
That's actually good that we know now, because that means we can inspect it. Essentially what happens is, for some reason, your team can hear the enemy, even though you're only supposed to hear your teammates, of course. And now we have one more server where that happens. It might be source mod related, but I'm not sure. Anyway, let's see what we got here.
Is it like only proximity that they can
No,
hear each other?
that's the weird thing, is it doesn't seem to be proximity. It's just, let's go here. We should be joining now. This is a good server. The Quebec XXX servers are pretty cool. And they have a custom PvP playlist, I believe.
Sweet.
But anyway, no, it's weird. It's like, you can even hear them, and it's only a couple guys. It's very strange. We don't understand what's going on because it's not happening on official servers. You know, it has something to do with source mod, we think. But whatever, we found the issue. For anybody who wants to join us, we're on the Quebec XXX 24/7 no sleep server. All right. Oh, I see you're over on that team. You want me to join your team?
For sure.
Wait, hold on. Wait, can you come over here? It's imbalanced.
Yeah. Oh, just filled up.
Oh, now I'm here. Oh, no, you go.
Oh.
This is funny. There. Okay. Hold still.
Okay, sweet.
All right. Ooh, look at that black SKS. Very sleek. All right. I'm a bona fide PMC Russian now. Anyway, words. Oh, Log says, with Apocalypse Now mission, I'm at a mission where you attack a beach with helicopters while playing. Oh. Well, there aren't many beaches in Iraq, so I'm not sure if that's gonna work. But that's a cool idea.
Lots of sand though.
Lots of sand. You could, yeah, which is an element of the beach. True, but we are missing the ocean. Oh yeah, now I remember. Somebody was asking about the Insurgent voice. Yeah, for those who don't know, I do all the voiceover in Insurgency, both the security and the Insurgent teams, and for sometimes people they don't know that, but I guess I'll demonstrate now to you what the Insurgent sounds like. The Insurgent sounds like this. Security forces are moving into this area. Defend the objective and prevent them from coming through. That's the security subordinate who speaks on the radio and stuff. And there's 4 voices in total. He's the insurgent that you hear the most. Then there's the security subordinate, which you hear me as right now. Then there's the 2 leaders for both teams. For Sandstorm, we're going to have more voiceover, of course, because there's going to be a story and stuff. And they just blew up our cache. All right. Oh, shit. Fuck. Yusal says Iraq is just a big beach. Yeah.
Insurgency Vietnam would be pretty fucking awesome as well.
Yeah, it would.
Say.
There are some people working to create like a Vietnam mod for Insurgency, and we were talking to them a little bit. Called
really?
Board to Kill. Yeah, and I don't know. They're creating a lot of art for it right now, and there are even a couple maps, but it's still in the getting together stage. Once they have something though, like I'm definitely gonna reach out to them, and we'll definitely be streaming that. Wraithington asks, "Oh, is Sandstorm the new project?" Yes, Insurgency Sandstorm is basically Insurgency on UE4 with expanded competitive mode, story mode, and it's gonna be available on PC and consoles. So that's pretty badass, all of that. And there's also some other secret stuff going on that we're working on that we aren't talking about yet, but also be excited about that with us because that's also happening. Sandstorm will be released in 2017 is the plan.
I was gonna say earlier about talking to the other team.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's another fucking thing I love.
Yes, it's so cool. It's immersive, as you said.
Yeah. Like back in when I was playing World War II mod and we'd get like trapped in our bunker, and then you can just hear them fucking talking.
They're in the
outside.
bunker. Oh my god, they know we're in the bunker. Like it's so cool. I think the first game that I played that did that, was Halo 2. Had that, and they had a button where you could talk to your squad, kind of like how we have it, where you could talk to your squad. And there's so much like opportunity for trash talking and also just like feeling immersed. Or trying to make peace with them, as you do in your video. You just fucking run into a German bunker and plead with them not to kill you.
Oh my god, yeah. There's a few clips that didn't make it in that were this like a little too long.
Yeah.
But were this fucking hilarious, like the whole exchange.
Yeah. Heavy HD says, Mikey, let's say Sandstorm is out and it's awesome and you reached all your goals. Would you consider making a Vietnam expansion for Sandstorm like the UI for the current game? I really can't say whether or not we consider that. That's way too far in the future. Sandstorm is not even in the calendar year in which it will come out. Like it's going to be a little while, and I can't talk about our plans even with it even after that comes out. It's just too early to say. It's a neat idea, and we do plan on having custom content support, but I can't tell you whether or not we're going to make a mod for a game that comes out in a year. Alright, let's get serious here. I need a Molotov cocktail. Bed, you wanna come with me on the right side?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's hang a right here. Commander in Kush says, I'm on 7 different drugs right now. Dude, I love the internet. It's great.
I feel like that would kill you.
Yeah, you might, like, if you're on 7 different drugs, like, at least a couple of them are deadly, mixed with the others, like, you're definitely pushing your luck there. Uh-oh, yep, they're right in that room, alright. You see them? Fuck!
Oh.
They're on the left, too!
Gonna pull back here a little bit.
Look out, that's Jaeger, he's a competitive player, he'll fuck you up.
Oh, shit. Should I just run?
No, don't run. You have to be strong. It's like when you meet a bear in the woods, you gotta yell and make a lot of noise.
I killed somebody.
Good, good.
Not sure who.
Oh, there he is! There he is! Did you get him? Are you alive?
Yeah, I'm alive.
Okay, here I come. Okay, I'm coming down there. Almost with you.
Oh!
You dead?
Yeah.
Fuck, okay.
I think I got 4 of them, though.
Nice. I'm seeing all the bodies you left in your wake. Nice. I avenged you, don't worry. And now I'm gonna
Thank you.
Now I'm gonna do some serious shit. So long, Cash. There. Oh, we just traded weapons caches. Oh, fuck. What the fuck? This is fucked up, dude. Alright, I'm going for Bravo.
Same here. Oh, never mind.
Gnome says, will Workshop be supported in Sandstorm? It's too early to tell, but yes, we do intend on that. We want to have Workshop, like, just general good custom content support for Sandstorm. But we'll see. We can't say for sure just yet. Fuck!
Yo, who's that right in front of me? Who's that right in front of me? That's me. Nice.
Commander in Kush, dude! Yo, I heard you were on, like, 7 different drugs, dude. Is that true? Are you fucking...
Nah, it's 8 right. I didn't...
Oh, shit. 8 drugs. It's a lot of drugs, dude.
I need to reload. Shoot them, they're west. Destroy Alpha.
James asks, in Sandstorm, can we talk to other teams? Yeah, we intend to have, like, the same localized VoIP chat. Because Sandstorm is largely going to be very similar to Insurgency's mechanics. And while we can't say anything for sure, you know, until we, like, try it out, make sure it works properly and well, yeah, we intend to have that just as we have it in normal Insurgency. Source Insurgency, I should say. Going for Bravo. How did you see me, you motherfucker? Oh, he just knew. Bastard. Oh shit, we blew up the cache. Nice. Good blow up. Good explosion. Can we get somebody to protect Echo?
I copy. Yeah, man.
Cool, cool, cool. Thank you, Ben.
Wait, I'm not here. Oh shit.
Oh, okay, I'll stay here until you get here. Cause... Oh! Fuck you, Starkey! I'm ready for you. I don't give a shit. Come on down. I just killed one of your friends. What?
Don't worry, I got you.
Ben?
Are you dead?
Ben! You saved me, Ben! Thank you! Oh, I was scared, dude. He threw a flash grenade at me. I was helpless. I was like a newborn child. It's nice to have friends. Bah. Yeah, as long as we hold on to Echo, I think we'll be good. Let me know if you have any questions, Weaver. Happy to hear you're trying the game out. You alright, Ben?
Somebody just died right next to me.
Oh, that's traumatic. Do you want to talk about it? Do you want me to come back there? We can talk about it?
I think I'm used to it by now.
Okay. I just want to let you know that I'm here for you.
Thank you.
It's important to talk about things like this, you know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Trying to make my way over to you guys. Let's get fucking shot in the head.
Fuck. Yeah, I know. I keep fucking getting iced, too. Green Zest, you considered having squad perks similar to BF3. We don't have any plans for that right now, no. Again, like I said, Insurgency Sandstorm is going to be mechanically very similar to Insurgency. With one or two little things, but I don't see anything like perks such as that happening.
Well, for future reference, Donnie, you should also shoot the people who are shadows and when they're shooting at you. Rule of thumb.
Shut up, your shit.
I am?
I need backup at Delta.
I'll shoot myself out.
Adolf Hipsters is also a pretty funny internet name.
We call the handle, Mikey.
You know what my favorite Hitler-related internet name was? Weed Lord Boner Hitler 420. It's pretty good, right?
It's just okay.
Weed Lord Gunner is pretty good.
It was an ironic name, but it was still really funny. Go round, go round. It happens.
Mikey, I'm sorry I didn't kill you.
Oh, I'm happy that it played out that way. I'm happy that I could.
My flash grenade would seduce you.
You would have had me. All I did was lay down in the bush and wait to die, but Mr. Brightside had my back. When do we go to play next here? What are we feeling? Market? Yeah?
Candigle skirmish, Candigle skirmish.
Oh, okay. Candigle skirmish. Okay.
Okay.
Why so emphatic about...
Motherfucker likes Candigle and skirmish. Okay.
When you're on 8 drugs, you know.
Well, you know how it is. You know how it is when you're on 8 drugs. You really feeling Candigle. It's because it's an Afghani map. They got all that Afghani hash.
Yeah. Fucking poppy fields.
Right? Seth asks, any new weapons in the new game? Maybe. I don't know. We're not talking about it yet. It's possible. I hope you guys understand, of course, that I have to be very vague with many things. Not just because we want to keep some things secret and surprise you, but also because a lot is still, like, being decided. And I can't say, like, yeah, we're going to have this, and this in Sandstorm, and, like, if things change over the next year, then, you know, those things might not be there. Oh, excuse you. Excuse you. Uh-oh, we're on opposing teams, BedBanana.
Uh-oh.
What are we gonna do about this?
Get ready to get on.
Oh, shit. I know you didn't just tell me that.
Maybe.
Maybe. I appreciate that you said owned, because that is a more early 2000s internet nomenclature that you're
I'm
using.
still in the 2000s, yeah.
Pwned. You gonna pwn me?
Absolutely.
Wrecked is the new generation. We say pwned. How long have you been gaming, by the way? I should ask.
Since I was 2, pretty much.
2 years old.
Yeah, Super Mario,
Nice.
GoldenEye. I grew up watching my brother play Silent Hill and Resident Evil.
Oh, I have no brothers or sisters, but I had a similar experience with my cousin playing games like Zelda.
Hmm.
I think. How old are you, if I may ask?
20.
Okay, I'm 25, so we're from similar generations.
Hmm. Yeah, me, my brother, and my dad just all fucking played video games.
Oh,
Just kind of
that's nice.
stuck. Yeah, glad it's my job now, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, and what's that like? Because I'm always very curious about what it's like to be a content creator on YouTube, and because it takes so much effort, and I also wonder about the separation between work and play and how that feels for you.
Yeah, I mean that's always like a very complicated gray area. Like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. It's easy, but it's also really like the hardest thing I've ever fucking done.
Really, that is complicated. Yeah.
Yeah, like I get to play games, and that's like the best fucking part. But you are your own boss, and everything is derived from you. So it's like you don't know when to stop necessarily.
Hmm.
And yeah, so I want to approach every video with like a new. I want it to be slightly different, you know. I want to be creative, and that's always like a mental battle in your head.
It's true,
Whether
yeah.
something is like, you know, comedy's always subjective, and you can try to make it as funny as possible. I've definitely like grown a lot just the past 6 months.
Really? And what has caused that growth in the past half year, you feel?
I just had a falling out with a few friends, and I was like reevaluated what I wanted to do. Like, I'm an art major in college, and I kind of want to bring more of my creativity into it.
Right.
Are you selling heroin today?
Where do you study?
I shouldn't really say.
Oh no, that's okay.
I'm-
No, I don't. Yeah, if you're not
Yeah, I'm just
comfortable
in
sharing.
community college right now. I'm going for a few minors and my art major and my general ed. Get that done.
It's-
I plan on going to school for quite a while.
It's good that you're studying what you're doing already, though. You know what I mean? A lot of people study the arts. They study a soft art or something with the intention of like getting into a creative profession or role. You're already in a creative role, and you're learning to express yourself through that role. And I imagine you're learning a lot from being with all these other creative types and from.
Absolutely,
studying.
yeah. I mean, it doesn't necessarily feel much different from making an art piece from making a video. You know, like
Yeah.
the goal is to create an emotional, have somebody who's watching it feel some form of emotion, whether it's like laughing or, you know, like seriousness.
Mhm.
I try to bring that. I've learned a lot from like just art teaching, and I try to bring that into the videos. I'd say one of the hardest part is like making it economically sustainable. You know, I always have a battle in my head like, wow, I really want to do this video, you know, but I know how YouTube search rankings are going to go, and
Yeah.
it's not going to do well. But like, here I am spending like a fucking week working on this. Like, is it really the right decision? And I usually end up going that route, which like kind of led to a little bit of like slow growth on my channel. But I'm okay with that. I'm just trying to make it more sustainable, so I can like do this as a living and feel comfortable.
Well, that's good. Like, that's integrity, what you just described, and that's good that you're able to maintain that integrity and not say, like, I can't do this creative thing, unfortunately, because I won't get the exposure that I need. You say, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna express myself properly, and that's good. Like, you're not making that sacrifice, and you should be proud of that. And I admire your entire outlook. That's very mature.
Thank
I
you.
think that you have the right idea. And, you know, I personally, I really do like your videos. I like we laughed hard at the Insurgency video. You succeeded with that one. And the one I really liked was, I don't know if anybody who's watching is familiar with this channel. Feel free to express your favorites if you did, but I liked the No More Room in Hell one that you made recently.
Oh yeah.
That was just like, you really took me for a loop emotionally with that one. The beginning of it, where I guess I don't really want to spoil it, but it's kind of, I guess the whole thing is like, the timing of it is okay. I'm just gonna spoil it for you. You guys should just watch it anyway. But it starts out with this guy just staring into a fucking mirror, dealing with his life and the horror of the zombie apocalypse. And then it's like, I guess essentially a flashback is what the rest of the video is, of his buddies like abusing him in like a silly internet way. And then he just fucking loses his shit without saying a word, murders his friends. And it was just an awesome narrative that played out. And it played between like real psychosis and like silly internet humor very well. And I don't know, I like the balance, and I thought the timing with the music was awesome. And I'm, you know, as I told you before when we were talking initially on Twitter, I'm a big synthwave guy, and you made great use of that music.
Yeah, I fucking. It's so great to edit with that. Like, I really been getting into the. Like, because a lot of those artists are totally cool with using their music and like to have such that plethora to draw from. He's been using it like crazy in my recent videos.
Oh, okay. So, and you do reach out to them and you do ask them if it's alright? That's good. That's good of you as well, yeah. They're so artistic, those guys. A lot of them, like, I don't know, they sell some albums or something, but it's like it's their side job. So they're usually okay with that, I imagine. I think Power Glove, they're a good synthwave band.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I think Power Glove is two lawyers that make that music or something. I read somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. On their SoundCloud, I remember reading like, "We are two lawyers who live out west and make tunes." And I was like, "Wow, really? That's awesome."
I've recently been getting like back into the Blood Dragon soundtrack, and
yeah,
that's fucking awesome. I always wonder what it's like making a soundtrack for a video game like that. It's making an entire album, pretty much.
Yeah, you have the obligations of creating a score, like you gotta make something that fits for the game. You know what I mean? Like is it Tangerine Dream made the score for GTA 5? Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody who knows, but I think it was Tangerine Dream made it for GTA 5. Health did it for Max Payne 3, which is really awesome. You're working with like another artist from a different medium, so it must present a lot of difficulties.
It Follows also is phenomenal. I still listen to that soundtrack.
What's that?
I don't know if you've seen that movie. It Follows.
No, I've not seen that. What is it?
Oh, it's like a just came out recently, but it's an amazing horror movie set in like an 80s atmosphere. And the people who made the Fez soundtrack, Disaster Piece, made the entire soundtrack for the movie, and it's fucking like horrifying, but also amazing.
That does sound cool.
Yeah, for the first 2 weeks after watching the movie, I would like listen to the soundtrack, and it would still make me scared. Like,
yeah,
something was coming up behind me.
There's something about 80s horror that like got somewhere into our spinal cords, you know? Like, I don't know what it was. The music, I guess I'm thinking of specifically, because a lot of the content was cheesy. But that was something I actually liked about Power Glove, is they have songs like Crypt that just capture that attitude very well. Then there's other, what's it called? Dance with the Dead, or something like that, I think. They're another artist that capture that well. Dark synth.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, the friend I was playing with, Tomato, in that No More Room in Hell video, he created his perspective, and I honestly had no idea at the time. Like, I just went and I watched the video, and the kids in the No More Room in Hell video, he was fucking spawning in.
Really?
Like, he never told me. I just saw the video, and his whole perspective is like about making me go insane by spawning in all the kids. It's fucking great.
That's awesome, dude. Like,
yeah, it was
what a
really
bastard.
Cool, like, yeah, a really cool, interesting collab that I had no idea I was taking part in. You know?
Yeah, it's again for me, like the cool thing about that whole narrative was how you were like, to me in that story, you were like a real man in this world who like wasn't speaking much, and he was just dealing with the world and like all the horror of it. And for some reason, you were put with these two like psychotic internet video game players. They're like, hey, kill the kid, haha, and they were like teasing you, and like it was like you were from two different worlds, and like you had to work together to survive, and you just couldn't take it, and you lost it. I'm good with Revolt. You guys like Revolt?
The game always crashes on that map.
I'll do contact. I see there's more people voting for contact. We can do contact.
There we go. That's more like it.
If you're crashing, could you actually... Oh, shit. Someone's crashing on Revolt. Eduardo asks, can I have a link to the workshop of this site for insurgents? I'll need to... Hold on a second. Let me try to get that link for you. There has the link. Okay, you're a sniper and I'm your support gunner.
Sweet. Where should I go on this map?
Let's let me get this gun here. Whoa, careful where you point that huge rocket launcher, please. Yeah, we actually, I don't know when the last time you played is, but we actually made some changes to it. It's much more expanded now. I think you and I should go this way. Wait, where are you? Where are you?
Where are you?
Right here.
Oh,
Jump
alright,
yep,
yeah.
Okay. Now you're a sniper, so I'm gonna set you up down the road, over here.
Sounds good.
I would say around here, and look out down that road.
All right.
Right over there. I'm gonna smoke the left side, and okay, I did not intend to do that. Tree. All right, I'm gonna move down. I'm going for the cache.
Sweet.
Grenade out over there. Look out. Nice. We should probably get some guys on our cache too. But yes, I thought it was a great video, and I liked the narrative very much. That was and that was my interpretation, at least, you know, because as with any good art, there are multiple interpretations.
Hmm.
Oh, there's an RPK behind you and to your left in the second story window of Bravo.
Oh, got me.
Yeah. I see a question. Any DOI today? Oh, maybe later. I wanted to show off Varstud's workshop collection that he emailed me, which is pretty cool. It's like Russian insurgents versus HECU from the Half-Life universe security. Russian PMC insurgents, I should say. They have more modern weapons. Anna, hold on a second. And Ansblut says, so the dude who's streaming is a dev. Yes, my name is Michael Saruhas. I'm the community manager and voice actor of this game we're playing, Insurgency. And I'm playing today with BedBananas, a YouTuber and a content creator who made a cool video about Day of Infamy.
At some point, I also want to make a video on like just the standard base game
Oh yeah?
with I don't know, something terrorist related. I guess I just want to go in there and lightly RP it, you know.
Yeah, that you'll meet plenty of people, and I think this will be good for the video. You'll meet plenty of people who will play along.
Yeah.
One of the most popular workshop items on the workshop is one that replaces all the explosive thrown responses in VO with an Allah Akbar. Multiple Allah Akbars taken from like real life videos.
That would be pretty great. Just have it like constantly.
Oh yeah, you can. There's some weird shit on the workshop, dude. Like you could. Have you seen the anime girl guns?
I haven't.
Okay. There's it's definitely not safe for work, but there's some anime gun. Not just like they have anime girls on them. I mean they talk like anime girls and they make noises like anime girls as you reload them and manipulate them. So if that's your thing, you could go ahead and check that out. That'll be a fun time. And there's other weird stuff too.
Wait, does it reskin the guns or is it just the audio?
There are some reskins, but then there's also just audio ones, so I guess it's both.
Okay.
The audio ones, they're pretty good. Like, I gotta admit, they're pretty funny and weird. That's what I like about the workshop, is it's kind of like anything goes.
That would be pretty hilarious, is to create like a plethora of ridiculous sounds, like fucking anime girl gun and
Yeah, dude, it's...
Allah Akbar is going on everywhere.
Oh, sorry. If you, what's it called? There's a Half-Life 1 mod called Half Crack, I think. Are you familiar with that at all?
I think I am.
Yeah, basically they just took Half-Life 1 and made it like really, really zany, and replaced all the VO and the textures, and it's just really goofy. And I feel like you could achieve that experience if you went around the workshop a little bit. Oh, nice! Hey, we won! What does Starkey do?
He was hiding under the table the whole time.
Oh, he got me under the table! That was him! You son of a gun! You table layer?
I'm on my way to Charlie.
Are you looking at me with those big ol' eyes, BedBanana?
Oh yeah.
What do you
Like
wanna
your
s-
goggles.
I like your goggles,
Thank you.
but they're a little foggy. Maybe I should wipe them off.
Absolutely.
How am I supposed to do that?
It's nice that we're this close.
Yeah.
That we could do this. You're like, it could just be two guys, you know? Just two guys wiping off each other's goggles. Nothing's wrong with that, right?
I know you got my back.
I got your back, dude.
Literally.
I'm literally on you. I'm holding your back right now.
Brace me so I don't get so I don't have recoil.
Okay, I'm holding you, buddy. Now, I'm gonna have to put my hand here on your thigh, where your drop holster is, but that's just
No,
for the
that's fine.
recoil. Is that alright? Is that good?
Whoa, whoa!
Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? No, hey, no, that's fine. Okay, no, I didn't know. We could communicate. We could communicate about that. That's fine if you want to communicate about that. I'm happy that you stopped me. Okay. I'm gonna go to Delta. I better go to Delta. I'll see you later, though.
Watch out for Mikey, guys.
I died shortly after you died.
Mikey.
That was good.
I'm reloading.
Crap. Get out here and show your face. Stop killing my friends. Yeah. Alright, Delta's clear. Ben! Ben?
Mikey, thank you for avenging me there.
You're welcome. I think it's safe, right? Why do you always use the rocket launcher? Jesus! Careful! Did you kill him? Okay, good. Well, I guess I... Alright, well, he had a friend.
Hey, fucking cute, man. Can't help it.
Are you fondling somebody?
He popped out around the corner and I shot at him because
Because he was cute? Is that what I heard you say?
yeah. He fast me so.
Wag Boss says, I guess that's a daily sex routine at the Marines. Well, from what I hear from my military friends, the Marines and the military in general is quite homoerotic.
Really?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like everything that you do. Because, you know, like it's a part of building the camaraderie, I guess, and dealing with the masculinity and the no women.
Mm.
I'm not saying like I'm just saying that's like a part of the experience, you know. I'm not saying that's what
I
it
see
is, you
what
know.
mean.
I find it very interesting, actually, and I guess that's why I got involved in like military video game voiceover. Is like that kind of world is very interesting to me, and I have a lot of friends that participate in it. And even like I was talking to you about this before, we have a lot of veterans in our community that play Insurgency, and it's cool to see that they find something in what we've created.
Yeah.
There you go again. Oh! 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 Blah. Go round, good hustle.
I think I did a very poor job as sniper that game.
You did fine. You provided security. You provided
Yeah.
morale
Strategy
to the rest of the team and safety.
Yeah, I shot at one of them.
Yeah, I shot at one of them. It's tricky to snipe in Insurgency. I don't even like doing it myself because I prefer playing aggressively. You can do it well. It's just hard.
I think it's just I didn't know quite the flow of the map.
Yeah. Have you played
Did
this
they
map
spawn
before,
it
brother?
like across the street to the left?
Oh yeah. Diagonally across from us, where we're
Okay.
standing now.
What did you say?
This is. I'm just curious if you played this this version of the map because it is relatively
I
new.
have not played this version, but I do
Oh,
know the
okay.
map.
Cool. As you can see, a lot of things changed. Even on the what side is that? On the east side, there's actually a whole road that we put in there. Whoa! A whole road that we put in there. I got one of their IEDs. I'm gonna try to blow up Echo. Does anybody want to help me?
Yeah, I copy. I'm on it.
Oh, never mind. We're good.
Oh.
Good sniper cover, BedBananas. Could have done it without
Thank
you.
you.
Oh shit. I guess that's skirmish, yo.
Too fast, man.
Whoa, slow down. We have a speed limit in Insurgency. No running too fast. No running. No running.
people to slip.
Yo, you know what we need? You know what we need? We need a lifeguard for every map, like sitting on top of a tower, yelling at people. No running. No running.
It's basically Marco Polo. Kind of
Can I get that?
Ministry? Shall we do ministry?
Sounds good.
Yeah. No. Well, you don't like ministry. What's wrong with ministry? I like ministry.
So do I.
Good. There you go. Just two guys hanging out with ministry together.
Yeah.
So can you talk a little bit about any video content you have coming up? Maybe something you're editing right now you'd like to share?
Yeah, I'm working on a arc series right now.
Ooh.
Like,
That's ripe for the yeah.
yeah. It's pretty interesting. It's like on a Twitch RP server, so everybody RPs. But we play like a cult called the Worms,
Ooh.
and like
Insidious.
yeah, there's like morals, but they're all really they're like based on human morals, but they're all fucked up in certain ways.
Cool.
And we don't necessarily know, so like everything's like we're this enslaving and killing and eating people.
Okay,
pretty
now
much-
now that you mentioned cannibalism, I remember we talked about this, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because we were gonna stream possibly a couple weeks ago, and then you're like, I might get eaten, so I can't do that. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like the server wipes every month. And
Yeah.
It was just like insanity because we were eating and killing so many people and like spreading out. Like the whole goal was to like capture the whole island. Everybody was like fucking trying to stop us.
But your cult was
And,
just too strong? Like you were like a warrior cult, it sounds like.
Oh, yeah, like we brokered a deal with this guy who gave us like this gigantic metal fucking fortress. We called it like Frogs Deep because this sounds so weird. Like
I'm ready. Why was it called Frogs Deep?
because like the frogs are allied with this tribe called I mean the worms are allied with this tribe called the Frogs, who's run by Kermit Drogo. And he's like a warlord who wants to mount the world, but he's based on Kermit, the frog.
Kermit, like Kermit the Muppet?
Yeah, Kermit.
Okay.
Two guys at E-Watch out.
And so we have this like gigantic metal fortress that is like so impenetrable that it's making people mad because they can't do anything about it.
And Kermit was like, well, if you guys want to stay in my fort, that's fine.
Yeah.
I can't do a Kermit voice, but you know the one.
Oh man, like this series, it's really interesting because when Ark first came out, we had done it, and then that's when like we made the deal with Kermit, and so then we had another series that I never, like another season where we did the same thing, but like I never made anything of it, and then we came back and like really brought our A game to it, and like I bought a whole like new graphics card to make sure the game didn't look like shit this time.
Oh, nice.
But
like an external capture card, you mean?
No, like a NVIDIA GT 980
Oh, nice. Okay, gotcha.
Ti. And so it's interesting that like we're making the series 3 series in, and like so these characters have evolved, but the people watching really haven't seen that, and so it's like in the middle of that. I don't know if that makes sense, but like all these characters have backstories, and it's not just like we created these characters. Like they legitimately have stories behind them.
Right. And are they fleshed out in that? There's a guy behind you. Hold on a second. C4 IED IED.
Oh my god! I just ran away because I was talking to you.
I know, I wanted to help. Oh shit. Sorry. Okay. What were we talking about?
Yeah, I'm not too sure myself. The characters being fleshed out.
Oh right. Yeah. And I was gonna ask. So they're developed throughout the series.
Yeah.
Okay. Or is it in reference to the other series? Because you said the other series you didn't have. Didn't have videos of.
So I could have just created these characters just now, you know, and be like, oh well, he goes and he kills and eats people, blah blah.
Yeah.
But there has been like a year behind these characters because a lot of them are like continuing without like when I stopped with playing, like they kept on going, like Kermit Drogo kept on going.
Right.
And so like we're coming back together and taking over this whole server.
I see. You're making a story with characters that are already established, which is interesting. That's cool. I see what you mean now.
Like I come back and Kermit has been in like multiple wars at this point.
He's all fucking got skulls hanging from his tunic.
Yeah. And it's fucking awesome. It's like an amazing experience, really. It's like going through and like the whole server is against us, but we're actually being successful in like what we're doing.
Yeah, I really do like those experiences that you get from roleplay servers / just like open world survival games. I haven't played Ark, but they're actually on UE4 as well. Actually, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
There's trouble with optimization, but like I was saying before, the engine's still quite young, and I like that style of game a lot. I wish someone would make a PvP MMO like that.
Same here. Like when I first played Ark, I was like, "What the fuck is this game?" Like, I didn't like it. It was terribly optimized. But it's really grown on me. I think it's like probably one of the best survival games out there.
Yeah.
Granted, I play on a server where I'm not, like, there's RP involved rather than people just coming and fucking up my shit every day for no reason.
Yeah, you can have very different experiences in the game, I suppose.
You gotta be the lion, not the deer.
Lead by example.
Lion, not deer.
Deer are fast though.
Yeah, but lions are smart. What would you rather?
Magic 8 says, use Mr. Brightside's new awesome Chris Super 5, Super V skin. I thought it was a Chris Vector. But yeah, no, I did see that skin. It's pretty badass. I might use it for an upcoming stream. Up. I'm gonna do something a little risky.
Where are you, Mikey?
I'm attacking Bravo. Ah, I'm dead. I'm...
Behind them, Mikey.
I'm in spectator mode. That's where I am. Where are you?
Yeah, I'm dead as well.
Oh, cool. Is this what life is like after you die?
We're all dead.
You just
I
spectate
hope so.
for all eternity?
Yeah, I gotta spectate on my fucking friend.
My goodness.
How? What? That doesn't make any sense.
GG baguette.
He just
I don't know if I'm ready to adjust to this new lifestyle from now until the end of time of just spectating.
Neither am I.
If only I knew, I would have lived differently. I might have not attacked Bravo. I might have tried to help more people in my life.
This is the way of Buddhism.
Watching people?
Just being a voyeur is like that's what the Buddhists do.
They watch people. Oh no. Oh jeez. Oh god.
You could do it, Oxa. Ah, good try. Good try. Good try. Good try.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. 9 and 6, Kush. That's a pretty good. It's a pretty good KD. But you know what would have been a better KD? 6 and 9, dude. Oh shit.
Contact west. Cover me. I'm loading.
Craft dinner. Oh, okay.
Craft dinner.
What about craft dinner?
It's great.
Yeah.
Especially the swirl noodles.
I haven't had craft dinner in a long time.
Wait, the guy at the end, I think? Yeah, he's
Dude, I'm fucking dead. Did you hear my brains come out of my head?
yes, and I turn around and you were dead. Oh, fuck.
Grenade! Oh no!
Actually, wait.
Are you okay?
I hate this map.
Follow me. Follow me.
I love it.
It's a great map.
Oh, I see some people asking in the chat about the Mark 18. You can look right there for the Mark 18. Oh, nice job, AK. AK, thank you.
Whatever the hell his name is.
You've told me before, but I forget how you prefer the pronunciation. Let's go, bed. Let's protect our livelihood. Look out! Oh, fuck! That was an important objective.
Oh my God. You took the blast free. I'm like completely fucking okay. That was.
You're fine.
Wow.
You're absolutely fine.
I'm absolutely
Damn
fine.
it.
Dude, the explosion took up my full screen and you just fucking flew back.
You're just covered in my remains now.
Oh my god. Wow.
You know in the cartoons when like a character gets covered in some like gross goo or water and he goes like with his mouth. That's what I pictured with my blood.
When I got there.
Anything.
Red banana right behind
You okay, Ben? I'm alright.
Like, is that a mechanic in this game? Was I okay because you took the blast? I don't.
I'm actually. I think the way the shrapnel works, that might be so. It might affect you in some small way. I'm not positive though.
Yeah, that was insane.
I wish. Oh man, I keep mentioning it. This playtest that we had yesterday of Sandstorm. That was another cool thing. Was the way the frag grenades exploded, the rumble, and the way they shook. And our particle effects artist, Valdis Mathis, the way he's working with the particles, just it looked awesome, and it rumbled, and it sounded good, and it was like one of those explosions that you that rocks your chest, you know, like it's
Really?
just coming together real nicely. Yeah, like again, super happy with the capabilities of the new engine, audio and visual wise. Okay, let's capture. Oh no, look out! Oh shit.
It was great. When I see a cloud of blood.
Yeah, I guess I should have returned fire. It was my bad. Yes?
you. We turned the corner and instantly just shot.
Yeah, we got a little fucked up.
Am I the only one alive?
No, Raging Jackie is also alive, as is Scorch.
Okay.
Scorch is AFK. Raging Jackie's in the garage.
Red banana. What's he up to?
Oh, rats. Good round. Good round. Good hustle. Good hustle.
Beer back and go get a drink.
Okay. By the way, guys, if you have any, I was just talking about Sandstorm and some of the cool stuff with our frag grenades and explosions in general. If you have any questions about Sandstorm or Insurgency, go ahead and throw them in the chat. For people that have just joined us, my name is Michael Surhaus, or Mikey. You know me, gamer on Steam. I'm the community manager, voice actor. For Insurgency, I'm playing with YouTuber, content creator BedBananas, who's currently getting a drink. But yeah, if I miss one of your questions, just throw it back up in the chat. I'm just a little distracted by play. Also, rest assured, we'll have a dedicated question and answer period at the end of the stream, where I won't play and I'll just take time to, you know, chat and answer questions. This is known, by the way, this weird floating bug. I just want to let you all know that's known.
I'm back.
Hello. Fuck, I need a... This ump is not doing it for me.
Why are they hiding in corners?
The Omega Quake asks, what engine will Sandstorm be made in? That would... Oh, excuse me. That would be Unreal Engine 4 that it will be made in. And Ansblut says, I'm an expert at Insurgency. Could I get a pre-release code for Sandstorm? Oh, well, I don't know about that. I don't know when we're going to be giving out codes, and if anybody's going to get codes, it will be the press.
I'll take one.
Sure. No, we definitely want to reach out to you guys, content creators, if, that was meaty, and get you guys codes. And, like, we're definitely gonna, like, you know, I can't go into the details, but we will be, as always with Insurgency, like, the community feedback's really important to us, and we'll be listening to you guys, and we'll be iterating on this even after it comes out, just like we did regular Insurgency, so even if you don't get a code early, like, rest assured that, like, you playing and giving us your feedback is just as valuable as, like, a beta period to us. You know what I mean?
You're all over the place. I love it.
Let's grenade.
Jope says, I heard about a studio in Amsterdam. Can you tell me some more about? I am from the Netherlands. Basically we decided we wanted to bring some of our guys on site, not everybody, but some, because we wanted to be more productive. And we're about 30 team members at New World Interactive, and 7 or 8 of us are going to be on site. A bunch of us are already there. I'm going to be moving there next month, and I'll be living and working there, which will be great. A very, very cool experience for me personally, and also a very good experience for our team to be working in a studio like that. Not the whole team again, but like 7 or 8 of our 30 members, and we'll be very productive there. And I can tell you, actually, that the productivity, we already know how, like, good it's going to be, because Day of Infamy, like, the only real reason, or way, I mean, that we were able to pull that off, to make Day of Infamy in, like, 30 days, was because we had so many guys on site working together, like, busting ass to make those maps, to get all those models in and animated and stuff. And, if we hadn't had that team and that base and that coordination, we might have not been able to make Day of Infamy as quickly and as well as we did.
Whoa, you made Day of Infamy in 30 days?
Kinda, yeah, like, pretty much.
Holy shit.
Now, to be fair, we did have a lot of placeholder stuff. We still have a lot of placeholder stuff, like the characters that you noticed. We knew that they were, you know, could be of a different quality, but again, like, the whole intention. District, anybody? Yeah,
No,
District. Come on, you're erased. What do you know? You're just a ghost. You don't even exist on my plane.
An angry one.
Oh, no, not.
District, come on. There you go.
Mikey gets what he wants.
Oh, excuse you. Excuse you. Pff. You know how it is with ghosts.
Yeah.
Sorry. Now a lot of that stuff is placeholder, and our intention with all of it was we just want to start this out. We want the community to create other content, and we haven't had anybody step up to create new character art yet. But that's okay, because this is a process, you know. Like, we're just seeing how it goes. People are mostly making maps, and that's like, well, not mostly maps. They made a lot of weapon art and a lot of other stuff too. But that's good. Like, I'm very happy with, and we're very happy with what people are creating. And you know, it's we'll see where it goes. You know, we're still open to the idea of making it standalone.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a fun little project because, you know, it isn't necessarily, doesn't need quite the polish. You can just kind of do things and get it out there and then see how it plays out, you know?
Exactly, and like get it in the get it in the hands of the community and be like, hey, where do you guys want to take this? And that's what we're seeing now is like all these cool maps. There's another one just popped up on our forums called Kvam, I think, which is about British and German forces in Norway fighting each other. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And we're gonna, we're just gonna continue to see more of that. That Bridget Remagen map I streamed a couple weeks ago. That was Americans and Germans fighting each other at Remagen toward the end of the war. That was really cool. Gotta love the Mark 18. What have I got here? Shit, I forgot my explosives.
Hey Mikey, what kind of music you listen to?
1 second. I gotta be stealthy. I'll answer that.
No problem. Thanks, My Little Pony.
No, he knew I was there. Oh shit, how did he know? Oh.
We need more guys at Charlie.
How'd you get your name, BedBananas?
I thought it was BedBananas.
I was a porn star before I came in.
Sexy.
Sexy is his response. Oh, that sounds very sexy.
There you go.
That's how I got my fan base established from the
What the fuck?
The raid.
It happens, man. It happens.
There's only one voice here.
Magic 8 says, will you add stuff to DOI, or is it just up to the community now? We're encouraging the community to create stuff. We do still might do some work on it, but we really want to see what the community does. That's the goal of this, is to see where they want to take it. And anything that the community creates, we consider for implementing into the game. We're still curating it, like we still want to ensure a certain level of quality, but we're considering like anything. I can tell you more concretely, like there's a World War II mod that existed in our community called Mud and Blood, that already about British, Commonwealth forces fighting the Germans, and we've been talking to those guys a lot. We're integrating a lot of their content. We already have, some weapon models, some prop art, eventually some maps. I'm talking to their voiceover artists, and we wanna use community contributors in creating some of that stuff. So it's cool. It's good. It's good stuff.
Okay, I'm loading.
Uh-oh. Fuck. Yeah, he got me. He got me.
Nice rhythm on that shot. I like that.
Well, that's an IED. Oh, shit. Where did that come from?
What just happened?
We just blew the fuck up, dude. That son of a bitch.
We're getting started.
Who threw that IED? Who threw that IED? Come on now. I know you can hear me.
I thought it was just people joking around blowing themselves up.
No, it was a very real thing that happened.
The enemy is on the other side of the map, guys. The enemy's on the other side.
Yeah, I think he threw it over the wall, right?
On the move. I'm loading, guys. Cover me. Okay.
Bed, you want to come with me to the right, and we can blow up Echo?
Sure.
Okay, let's do that. Pop it. We'll hang a right.
Escort to E. I'm going to escort me to E.
Commander, are you? I want to show you something cool.
No.
All right, I'm right behind you.
Which the best way?
I think, fair follow me. Let's go indoors. This is a bit risky, but I believe in both of us. Lay
I think
down.
there's a guy up here. I saw somebody throw a
Okay.
Molotov.
Yep. Shit!
Oh, that was you alive.
Fuck. Are you dead?
Yeah, I'm dead. as
Shit.
well.
Alright, let's try that again. We got the one. We got the one, right?
Yeah, there were so many like the bullet holes behind him were just like covered him in smoke.
Was it like Looney Tunes, like Yosemite Sam, like a silhouette-sized bullet holes thing?
Yeah, and then he kills me and he's still at 100 health.
Kush! Kush! We'll be right there, dude. Just wait. You always look down. You look right straight down at the ground and throw it. Otherwise, it bounces around.
Okay, well maybe the U.S. military should make some grenades that aren't made of rubber, alright?
I'm not teasing you. I'm just saying. Just be careful with them.
Luckily this guy brought me a Molotov.
Oh, did you get it? Should we still come to you? Oh, nice. Nice, dude.
I got it, but once I threw the Molotov on the floor, it's right
Up here in this building, guys.
All right. Yo, good.
I threw the
Okay,
Molotov on
bed.
the
Let's
floor,
go.
it's still me.
Let's go downstairs then. Or we could stay upstairs. That's cool. That's cool.
I'm sorry, what do you say?
You want to go downstairs? You want to go
Yeah,
for Charlie?
yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey, I don't mean to tell you what to do. You know.
No, absolutely.
You're your
You
own
lead me
man.
here.
You know.
I'm partially blind here.
Are you? Oh shit! Is it the goggles? Do you need me to wipe off your goggles again?
Yes,
I'm dead, so you're just gonna.
so am I.
I got one in my pocket. You could grab it.
Watch yourself, watch yourself.
Kid blew me up in an RPG, dude.
I got a guy over there. Moving forward. This way. Sergeant, what was that, man?
All right, we gotta get real here. Let's get real. Who's covering Alpha? Let's get some guys covering Alpha.
We're advancing, X-Ray and I are advancing on D.
Okay. Ben, if you'll cover Alpha, then I will go to Bravo.
Alright.
And then who wants? Dad, you want to come with me to Bravo? Oh shit! They're at Bravo.
We're good.
No, you're alive.
Okay, then from here, let's go to Delta. Oxali, how are you? That sounds like a Greek name. Bravo, bravo, Oxali. Eucharisto. Alright, now we're gonna go to Delta. Oh, there he is! Window, window, window! Yeah, oh, Jesus!
You dead?
No, I'm alive. Are you alive?
Fuck!
Are you dead? No, I
Yeah.
see you. Slumped over. Where was he?
I have no idea.
Oh, I hear him. I hear him. I hear him.
Right now, I'm being tailed. I'm getting tailed right now.
Got one. Hey, you!
Nice.
He deserved that.
Dude, you're
As
going
did
crazy.
he. Oh, I got the blood in me. My blood's hot.
Holy shit.
That's what happens when you get hot blood. You kill motherfuckers. Go for Charlie now. Oh, can I do it again? Hey, you! Aha! Where are they? Where are they?
Watch it. They're near spot. Ben, do you want to go far left? Say what? You're holding. Want to go far left and try to flank around? Oh shit! Hold on, I got a flash.
I'm at Delta.
Banana, do you want to see something amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What? Did you just kill him? Why did you do that?
No.
Why did you do
I
that?
saw it coming. I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt.
It says right there. He trusted you, dude. We're on the same team. That's not cool, man.
He needed to go to bed.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, man. I think that's straight up not cool.
I remember you said, dude.
Yeah, he's gonna remember, and I'm gonna remember too. It was a good round, though.
God bless
Good work,
Jesus
everybody.
and the United States of America.
Fucking hell.
The careers will rise again.
Baby Jesus is
God's
proud.
America.
Get there.
Hey, I gotta reload.
Deal sword, guys. Deal sword.
Okay. Changing back. I need to reload.
Alright, that was pretty good. Let's do that again. Ben, I have a good feeling about that left side. Let's do that again. Let's go through the
Alright.
school.
We're being surrounded.
How's that song go? We got a great big convoy. Na-na-na-na.
We're all American, I don't know. USA, convoy.
Watch the stairwell to E.
Okay, we're pretty exposed on this lane, but we got Krieger there. It should be okay. Then we'll make an immediate left.
We have hostile contact. East. I'm on it.
Alright. Here we go.
Moving up the stairwell.
Oh, shit! He's behind the barrel in that room. To the left.
He blended in so well.
Yeah, he did, the bastard. Smart bastard. I'm bringing a different kind of grenade.
What the fuck, guys?
Alright.
Alright, I'm right in front of Charlie.
Raging Jackie says you knifed me. Huh? Oh, did I get you? Did you hear me say, hey you?
We're getting fucked good, guys.
Okay, moving on the right side of Charlie in the building.
Because I did wanna be silly. You know, when you get a knife kill, you gotta do it with some style. Are they at Bravo? Shit.
Yeah, I'm on Bravo right now.
Is it safe? Do you need help?
There's guy left
There's
side.
one on here.
Okay.
Right side top Charlie stairs.
Okay, nice. Shit. Ah, fuck. They're right outside Bravo. Zellstorm says, holy shit, I forgot it's Saturday, and with the greatest banana of all. Oh, that's you!
Oh.
Zells is one of our community map makers. He's very active. He made a map called Convoy, and he's quite talented.
Thank you, man. Oh.
Oh, that sounded like a death. Whoa! Are you
yeah,
kidding?
you got
Damn it! He was looking away. He was looking away from me.
Hold on, I got a flash.
Mayor Good Vibes says, "Love you, banana." You got a lot of fans.
Hey, thank you, Mayor. Love you too.
It's all about the love, you know. It's all about that.
Right now, where are we going, Charlie?
I'm gonna make a break for D.
Okay.
I think that's good. We should also protect Alpha. Does anyone want to protect Alpha? I'll do it if nobody else wants to. That's fine.
I'll protect Alpha.
I'm covered.
Okay, you and me, let's protect Alpha together.
Haven't had any activity
Because they're
yet.
definitely... Yep, okay, they're actually right outside Alpha. I'm looking on the right side. Bad guys south of Alpha. Bad guy south of Alpha is down. Ben, is he dead? Can you confirm that I killed him? Okay, let's not leave the school. Let me know if you see anything good.
Alright.
We got a sniper, Alpha side.
I think of this guy.
Contact, yeah.
Things off.
He's coming on that side. Left side.
Got him.
Nice, heard that.
Advancing.
We can do this.
We can do this. Whoa! Ben, was that you?
Yeah, I fired an RPG.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a top down in here.
Moving up behind C.
I think we, There's only a few of us alive. I think I'm gonna go. Do you guys...
Clear here.
You guys want to stick around? Because we gotta be aggressive, so... who wants to stay and defend Alpha?
I've got a clear path right up behind me here. I'm just covering. I've got like 3 guys down here by C.
Okay, Ben, bright side... I'm sorry. Ben, bed, let's go. We're pushing out.
Sniper fire, top story. I'm getting
He's coming.
shot. I'm getting suppressed.
He's down. We got the one. I don't think we got the guy suppressing you.
I got smoke going out.
Across the way. I'm fragging him. I'm pushing up.
Do you know where he is?
Yeah, he's in the building. Oh, he got me. Shit, I'm down.
You can do it.
You can't do it.
Oh fuck, they're taking B. Clutch.
If you move up with me, BedBananas, I think you can get the sniper on the second story.
He's got this.
Go, Ben.
Another wave.
Move your ass.
To your left, bed.
I don't know if he can hear us. Shit.
Ah.
Oh shit. Good try, good try. That was a valiant effort on our part, if I do say so myself. We probably should have been more aggressive though.
Just a bit.
No, Ben did, dude. You see that work he did with the shotgun? He's a shotgun surgeon.
Yeah, but still no fix for the kill tech.
How about you fix it?
Refresh.
Embassy.
Refresh. Until we get Trigger.
For the stream, guys, what's your schedule?
Alright, enough. Alright, enough. Jesus.
I'm excited.
Some people. Mayor asks you, Bed, do you only posse a PC, or do you play console? I don't know what you mean by posse.
Possess, maybe?
Oh, yeah, possess. Okay, yeah, I guess he's just asking, do you just do PC, or do you console too?
I primarily this PC, but I have PS4 I sometimes play, but only for exclusives really, like Bloodborne or something.
Yeah, for me, I'm PC myself, but I'm gonna be, because we're developing a console game, we're gonna put effort into making sure we get that right when we play console.
Mm.
Stop, new mag in. Just 1 sec, I'm loading.
Hey man, you're wasting battery.
How do you mean? Flash grenade! Flash grenade, out.
Fuck!
Yo, Mikey.
Yes.
Or be an officer.
Sorry?
Enlist or be an officer in the military.
Do you have a college education?
If I were an officer, I'd have to get one. I'm thinking about it, I don't have a college education.
There's a lot of things to consider. Understand the commitment of being an officer is like 6 years, I think. Enlistment will be like 4 probably, and really be ready for that. Make sure it's so. Oh, jeez. Well, you're dead now, so I guess the decision's been made. Shit. Oh no! Did I get knifed? I got knifed by the Wraith. Oh shit.
It's on.
Magic 8 says, I wonder how DOI maps are in normal Insurgency. Well, interesting you point that out, because the community map by Chief C, our community member, that's called Invasion. Oh, I'm sorry, it's called Landfall in Day of Infamy. That's called Invasion in Vanilla Insurgency. That's okay. Stop it!
Oh shit, I think I see a sniper.
So if you want to play Landfall in Insurgency, you can. It's called Insurgents. It's called Invasion. And the new map that he made, I think, Mets, you can play. It's called Payback in regular Insurgency. He made it for both DOI and Insurgency. Wog asks, how long will the stream go? A little while longer. I don't know. Maybe we'll play another 20 minutes, Bed, and then we could do a Q&A. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool.
Guys, raise your gun.
Usually we play for like 2.5 hours, and then we dedicate time to answering questions.
But I do not smack hard.
Sounds good.
And I appreciate you coming out again, but this has been a lot
No
of fun.
problem. It's been a blast.
I definitely want to play with you again sometime, and with your buddies if they can make it.
Yeah, for sure.
I like when you guys get together. You produce some funny stuff, so it'd be really fun to be a part of.
Okay, there's an enemy in C.
Hey, stop! We got an enemy!
Insurgency is such a great combo of like. Oh shit.
Combo of oh shit, and that's one element. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my red dot.
Of this like realism and like reflex, I don't know. It's like there's not a lot of disconnect between what I want to do. Like I was playing Red Orchestra 2 recently, and there's this like everything felt like muddy. I guess it's kind of it on purpose, but also not really. But compared to this game, it's just a good mix between realism and oh fuck.
There it is again. I do know what you mean. It's we try to kind of shy away from using the term realism, but that's definitely an element of it. We say like immersiveness. We want to have some grit to it. No, but I know exactly what you mean. But at the same time, it should feel tight, I guess, and not arcadey, but like have influence from that. You don't want it to be like a simulation like Arma, for example. Like that's a totally different kind of game than we want to play. We aren't like super simulation-y, but we're also not super arcadey. We're somewhere in between. We're not Call of Duty or Counter-Strike, and we're not Arma. Red Orchestra, I think also has a good balance, but they nudge a little more towards sim, I guess, than us. We have a fast pace, but we also have like tactical play.
Yeah.
So that's the way I would describe it, which is very generalized.
Watch out, Mike, to the far right, there's a contact.
Okay, thank you.
If you go up the stairs there, that's where he picked me off.
Okay. Oh, I see your body.
Looks like he moved.
Watch your
Shit, we gotta get on an objective.
I need help on C. I need help on C.
Hey! Oh, no! Oh, I had to fuck around, didn't I? Oh, man, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I was gonna walk up to him and be funny with the rocket launch, like, hey, I'm gonna shoot you. And I just got shot by somebody else. Heavy says, I prefer authenticity to realism. Yeah, that's another way of putting it. You know, like, we're all using subjective terms. I just, the reason why I try to make the point about the word realism is just because we don't want people to say, like, oh, well, if you're trying to be realistic, then why isn't X? Or why isn't Y?
Yeah.
Or Z? So, you know, we try to make it clear that's the way our creative director, Andrew Spearn, puts it, is that's a going off point. And it's also an aesthetic choice, you know, like it's a modern shooter, so that plays into it too.
No, immersion was totally what I was going for.
Yeah, and I'm glad that translates to you as a player, because that's exactly what we were going for. Where are you going? What are you doing? Do you need help? Are you okay? What's that? Ah!
This is a stealth mission, Snake.
Okay, I'm on the Bravo. Watch your Delta.
Okay, there are Bravo. Did you slurp him up? What did you just do?
I didn't do anything.
I heard it.
Radio on? What do you mean?
You got a hot mic, dude. We heard everything.
That wasn't me.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Jamie says, "Is the Insurgency Sandstorm soundtrack gonna just be Darude?" Yeah, you're not the first person to suggest that.
I kicked your dog.
We didn't really realize that until we announced the game, and they were like, "Oh my god, what have we done?" Like everybody started making Sandstorm jokes. I know. When we have our first trailer and there's some music in it, people are gonna fucking comment on it. What song? Oh god. Maybe we'll just fucking embrace it and make a trailer with the song.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That'd be great.
It would be. That would
Make a
be
music
something,
video.
dude. Yeah.
Fuck, man.
I went up to it's my chin, and then guy came around the corner.
Yeah, that was good though.
Fucking camper!
Ooh.
Fucking camper,
Nice.
son of a bitch.
Thank you.
Now careful now. You're the only one alive, so you gotta go for Delta.
Oh fuck.
It's okay. Just take a deep breath.
Rest in peace.
Be good.
If they capture a point, they're just gonna get another wave.
Let's all believe. Let's all believe in bed right now. Okay. Let's all believe.
I'm praying for him. I'm praying.
Might want to lay down on one of those corners, bed.
Believe in the
Just hold D.
Take our energy!
That's good. That's good. That's exactly what I would have done.
You can do it!
You can do it!
Can I get everybody to cross their middle and index fingers, please?
Get to the chopper!
Fuck, he's here.
You've got company.
Uh-oh. He said with us.
Oh no.
Oh my god, this is so awkward.
Maybe try talking to them. I don't know. Okay, there's at least two.
There's at least 2 of them.
Oh, he's to the left. I can hear him.
He's fucked. He's fucked.
Don't think like that.
Oh yeah, he's coming. He's coming. Oh, they're both there.
Right side.
Oh my god! You can hear him!
There's 3 of them.
Oh shit, there's like 3 of them.
Oh no! No bullets. Good round. Hey, MVP, nice.
Love you, Mikey. Love you.
What?
Did you just lose? Did you just have no ammo or what?
No more bullets.
Honestly.
Getting ready.
There's only a. I think he went dry.
When you wake up.
Yeah, I went dry at the end.
When you wake up.
Giggity. Oh, wait, that reminds me. Was that from something, or did you guys just say that?
It's from. They switched the title of the movie. It's like Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. I-
With Tom Cruise.
right, I like that movie a lot, actually.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty great movie. I'm not really a fan of Tom Cruise, but he did an awesome job in that.
It's like Dark Souls, the movie. Was this the way my friend described it? But yeah, or she says that to him, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's extra fitting because you said that during Dog Red, which is just like a massive invasion, just like in the movie. Okay, now I get it.
Yeah, the whole alien invasion I feel like is based off D-Day.
Yeah.
Or their invasion.
Grenade, sorry, I threw a grenade. Roach, I'm sorry. Roach.
No, we almost had it.
Oh! Sorry about that.
Let's get back over there. Let's fucking do it. Going to Bravo.
Everything right now, except for C.
We're looking good, gentlemen.
Where-
Can we get some guys protecting Alpha?
Yeah, I'll go back.
Oh, IED! IED! Oh.
I was
Fuck!
following you.
Did you die?
Yeah.
Oh.
Watching him.
Contact!
Oh shit.
Think you're fucking cool. Think you're fucking cool taking my Bravo?
Oh no, I didn't see him.
Oh, you scared the shit out of me.
That scared the shit out of me over here.
What did? Oh, that. Those are the level designer of this. Hold on a second. one of our level designers, who this is a community map, and he touched it up. He did a silly thing with all of the paintings. If you look at every painting, there's at least one thing off about it, and those are actually real politicians' faces that he just like smushed around in Photoshop. Here, I'll try to show you some now that we've spawned.
Right.
Follow me.
Yo, I'm loading. When you wake up, find me. No.
No! Okay. Okay, over here, if you come up. Where are you? There. Okay, here. Come down here.
What matters is our plan.
What kind of animal is this to you?
Fuck. It's kind of like cat dog.
Yeah, it's like Nickelodeon, yeah. But what would you call it if you were to give it a name?
This bomb is mobile, and the identity of the
Chiger.
A tiger. Okay, I called it a liger,
Liger.
but wait a second. No, it wouldn't be a chiger because this can't be a cheetah and a tiger. You're not describing half of it. Now my
you're right.
error was I called it a liger, but that's not a tiger.
Cheyenne.
That's a cheetah. Cheyenne, I like Cheyenne. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna remember that. Let's move on to the next painting. So it's all
Art
the
show.
way around here. Art show, yeah. Well, you're an art major. This is something this
Yeah.
is something you can appreciate. Here, this is a good one. This is one of my favorites, I think. It's about the timeless struggle in adversarial multiplayer games between red and blue factions. And it's also there's some other subtleties to it. It's a commentary about hacking. Like if you pay close attention, you can see the blue team is hacking, and it's not just about the struggle between red versus blue in adversarial multiplayer. It's about the struggle between those who play righteously and those who hack and have like way too many guns.
Wow. Yeah, you can see this guy is like.
He just got the
Fuck,
hack.
I don't know
He
if I
can't
want to
even.
be a part of it.
Yeah. Oh no! Wait. That's interesting. Maybe that
Yeah,
is
he's
his.
like, God, what have I become?
I like that. That's interesting. I had that flashbang. Oh! 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 My eyes! Oh! Fuck! All right. Who did that? Who did that? He's gone. You fine? Okay, let's go help the team, I guess. Message received. What if you were in a museum, like, yeah, oh, the angst of this painting is.
Oh!
Oh.
Got him.
You're trying to appreciate some work of fucking art and somebody throws
Yeah,
a flashbang at you.
Oh, and you just got nailed in the head.
I fucking got nailed, dude.
Okay, I'm moving to Bravo.
Hey, our team did alright for us fucking around.
Yeah, they got it.
Yeah, I got it. It's all good. To D. I agree. To D. You alright over there, Bones?
Oh, okay.
You're making a funny noise. Are you a ghost? What's going on over there?
No, it's my warning call.
Woo! Woo! That's very funny to me.
Got a ghost Easter egg in one of the maps.
I should avoid acting. My bad.
I'm alright. Thanks, IK. You saved my life. Is Charlie clear?
No, there's someone trying to capture it, I think.
Okay. Let's go to Bravo. Let's do it, Krieger.
Shit. I saw.
Si, senor.
I didn't expect that accent.
I'm loading, guys. Cover me.
My history teacher's Nigerian.
Let's try to do our best Nigerian accents.
One down outside of Bravo. This bad guy, Charlie? Alright. Let's get some guys on Bravo. Bet, you and I should go to Bravo, I think.
Alright. Oh.
Whatever you
I
done.
hit my push dock and I went prone in the middle.
I saw you die. It looked quite heroic.
Thank you. What objective?
Bravo. Behind you! Oh shit! I got him. I did avenge you. Oh, he's the same guy you killed before.
Be in my memory.
He also had an IED. I think he's the guy from whom you took an IED. Damn, there's nothing I could do. He was right behind you. It was like in the movies. Where are they? Oh, oh, jeez, oh. Running around with your knife. Were you stalking me?
But we didn't.
This is the tiebreaker, boys. Boys and girls, this is a tiebreaker. C.
Kirby, give us strength.
Kirby? Kirby, like, from Game Boy?
No, Kirby.
Oh, Kermie. Oh, gotcha. That narrative, gotcha. He was quite heroic. I've heard tales of him. Oh, Bed, where'd you go?
Left.
Okay.
Piggy divorced him. I haven't heard from him since.
Shit.
Oh fuck, that got deep fast.
No, I'm not even joking.
They made it public and everything.
Issued a statement.
They did. Miss Piggy made a video.
Look out to your left, I think. Oh, blow it up! Blow it up! There you go.
Oh, grenade coming in. Alright, reloading. They're here, guys! We need more guys than Charlie.
Guy up top.
Understood. I'm going up. Okay, we got it. Oh, contact.
Can I get some fire to the south, please?
I love that line. Oh shit! Whoa! Yo! Good teamwork, dude.
Can I get some backup?
Let's do it.
The windows to our left. Distracted.
Delta's good. Don't worry about Delta. Nope, Delta's not good. Shit! There's at least one at Delta. Fuck. Just wait. Just stay on Delta and wait. He's on the first floor, I think.
Which side, left or right?
I'm not sure. Further from our spawn, that side. Nice. Good round. Good stuff. Whew, got my heart rate going there a little bit.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Come back, boys. Wow, look at that.
Okay, we're gonna take off now. Bed and I, we're gonna do a Q&A in the Twitch stream now. But thank you. We're gonna make out a little bit. We're okay. Okay, see you later. Hey, come to this chat if you have questions. Bye-bye. Make out, hold hands.
Absolutely.
I don't care who watches. Let me just
Neither do I. We're on stream right now.
Let me just turn my camera on. Okay, cool. Let me just adjust it 'cause it's a little off. So, for people who have joined us a little later, my name is Michael Saruhas, or Mikey. As you know me in gaming on Steam, I'm the community manager and voice actor for Insurgency. And at the end of every stream, we do like a dedicated question and answer period where I take any questions that you guys have in the chat about Insurgency Sandstorm, about the guest, or whatever. And Ben, if you have any questions for me, like, feel free to throw them out there. My guest today is BedBananas, who is a YouTuber, a content creator who made a very funny Dave Infamy video, and we've been playing some regular Insurgency PvP today. So,
Yes.
Jamie asks, "What's your and Bed's favorite hentai site?" Well, there's just so many that I like so much. I don't know if
Don't make me choose, man.
Don't make me choose. Why are you always wearing the same shirt? Oh, well, this is my Insurgency shirt. Look, if you check out here, see? Yeah, check that out, right? It's cool. I was actually going to get a new shirt at GDC from the team, but we didn't have enough. We ordered some. We sent them to the Amsterdam studio, and guys from the Amsterdam studio brought them to San Francisco for GDC, but there were none in my size, a size medium. So, but I will be getting another one, and I'll be getting some new shirts. I have another shirt like this. I just thought this is just my streaming shirt. I just think this is a cool shirt, and I think maybe once I move, to Amsterdam, if all goes well, next month, we'll be streaming from there, obviously. I'm still going to keep doing these streams, maybe at a different time slot, but still, maybe then we will, maybe like new location, new shirt, right? And we'll see. Kronos asks, how was the GDC trip? It was good. It was very good. Ben and I were actually talking about it a little bit from before we started streaming, because he's from the area near San Francisco. We were talking about the city. It was a great opportunity to connect with a lot of other developers, and it was a great opportunity to also just learn, I guess. I went to a bunch of different talks on voiceover stuff and casting stuff, which is something that we as a company, as a studio, are going to need to do now with the story mode and hiring new voice actors and stuff, and learning how to write good scripts and auditions and copy and all that stuff. So I'm very excited for that. And I believe you said Kraken was also there. Kraken is someone with whom BedBananas
Kraken
plays.
is in the TeamSpeak right now if you want to bring him in. He just got on.
Careful, I was drinking my water.
Cool, yeah. I haven't played this game much before, so I'm happy to get a crash course.
Oh, cool. We actually just finished. We're doing the Q&A period, but I would be more than happy to play with you both again another time, and any other friends that you have. But
all right.
We started a couple hours ago, but we do these streams every week, so let's definitely be in touch about that. But I'm happy that you stopped by, because if you don't mind, I'd like to ask, were you at GDC?
Yes, I was.
I was too, dude. How did you like it?
I love it. It's my third year. It's been each year it's gotten bigger and better. I start recognizing more people as I walk around, and man, the games industry is just such a welcoming place.
It is, dude. It really is. I think it's only my second year, so I'm still quite new to it. But I get that feeling. Did you guys have a booth, or were you showing it off anything? No, we were just walking around. We went to some talks and had some meetings and stuff. How about you?
Cool. Yeah, I was mostly there supporting some friends who were showing some games, meeting up with old devs that I had met previous years, and just kind of playing the field, seeing what's the next big thing. VR is where everyone's looking. So,
oh yeah, they were pushing that, weren't they?
To see that. No, they were pushing it really hard. Did you see any fun VR games you liked?
Yeah, I tried. I didn't get a lot. We were so busy. I didn't get as much time as I would have liked to walk the show floor. But I found this one. In the North Hall there was like the expo. I think it was the South Hall. The one that wasn't the main expo hall. I was in that one where they had like the student meet and greets and stuff.
Yeah.
I was there, and I tried out a Vive game. And the Vive game was you were in a stadium, and you were just like walking around the stadium. You could walk around your little space, and you could teleport yourself other places. And it was so cool, because the coolest thing I liked about it was I got into the world, and I was walking around in the stadium, and then I went to the seats, like in the stadium itself, and I crouched down. I looked under to look for gum. Is what I did, and you were able to do that with the Vive, because it tracks it tracks all of that movement. It's not fixed, and that was really cool. I really liked that. But what about you?
Yeah, I mean, most of the VR games. Well, okay, I have a lot of opinions about VR, so I don't know if we should go into that. But most of the VR games are really good in 7-minute short demos. And you're like, oh wow, that's so exciting! I can't wait to see where that goes. But truth is, you really can't play it for more than 7 minutes, and there isn't really a need to be in there for longer than 30. Like most games, you can play for hours at an end, but VR, you can't usually stomach more than 30 minutes.
Well, when you say that, you mean
that
because
true?
of human nausea, or how so?
Not necessarily. It's just that there's like, it's not comfortable. I don't know if it's necessarily nauseous, but like there's just not like, either there's not enough for you to do in the game, which is kind of the first problem. A lot of these are, like you said, they're like little demos. You can like walk around and you can like look under, seats and stuff, which is a lot of fun. But then like
Yeah.
after about like 5 or 6 minutes of that, you're like, okay, now what happens? And VR, it's a lot harder to move the player around a space because movement's such a hard thing because you really can't walk like very far, and also it's like if you're moving any other way, you usually get nauseous, which is the other problem. But one of the games that I played there solved that problem. It was called Budget Cuts, and it was fucking kick-ass. It was a spy stealth game where you had a little portal gun, and the way you moved around the scene was you could shoot this portal gun into like a corner, for example, and then look through a little mirror to kind of visualize where you're about to teleport to. And so that way you can kind of see what your new surroundings are about to be. And then you can kind of pick an orientation you like where you're facing a certain way, and you press a button and you instantly appear where you had just shot that gun. So this way you can like shoot it through a vent and then like go to the next room, or you can like shoot it up onto like a high-rise thing looking down on like the rest of the room. And it's all super, comfortable because you can see where you're going before you actually go there, and it allows like a lot of mobility, to the point where since I was a spy, I felt really like mobile and like spy-like, and I tried to like, there's like a robot in front of me, and I jumped in front of it, and then it was about to shoot me, so I dropped down like on my knees like a spy would, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm in my actual physical body, and I like had to slowly get up because I am not like an action man. Like I'm not like enough to jump
you were
back up.
actually limited by your own physical being. That's awesome.
Exactly, and I totally forgot that I was in my actual body and that I cannot jump up like a superhero. So
That's awesome.
they shot me. Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing, but it was a lot
I
of
didn't
fun.
know that's what Budget Cuts was about. That's all. I did see an advertisement for it on Steam, but I'll definitely have to check that out. I'm excited by it. I think I want to get a Vive and check out stuff like that. I agree with what you're saying. Like you gotta, it's a little gimmicky, and it's tricky to create longevity, like with the game that you make, because you are limited in what you can do. But I'm happy that people are trying and experimenting with it. So I think that'll be really good.
Yeah, I think it'll only get better. I mean, this is obviously the first year everyone's like looking at it because all the different devices are coming out. But my guess is it's going to be like another year or two before we actually have some really core like killer apps within the actual headsets that makes it worthwhile. I
agree. Yeah, and I'm excited for that. And I agree with what you were saying before about making sure it's designed well for it. Like as far as like it's uncomfortable to play shooters, generally speaking, with VR because it's like it can be nauseating, like the way that you move and the way that you look around with WSAD and with your head. It can. Yeah. It's not natural. It's more natural to, and we were talking about this before the stream started, Ben and I, like sit in a car and like be in a racing game or sit in a spaceship and fly a spaceship around. It's still possible, like something like maybe what Arma does, where you can look around and move independently. But it's tricky, I guess, basically.
Yeah, there's only so many like space and racing games I can stomach before, like I'm tired with VR. But yeah, I agree. There's I think the best use of VR so far, as like using the actual full systems of it, has actually been Keep Talking or Nobody Explodes, just because that game actually uses its limitations as a feature. The fact that you can't like see the reactions and the faces of the people around you, and you feel like you're locked in a room with something else. And yeah, using that is a very, very interesting and very satisfying system. Versus a lot of VR tries to ignore the fact that your physical body still exists, and I think that's kind of a shame.
Yeah, because you need to acknowledge these limitations, and especially when you're entering a place where certain things are so uncanny and like immersive, you need to also play with the limitations and acknowledge them at the same time, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Exactly.
So like, I don't know, like Beachhead 2000 might make a good VR game because like you actually are a fixed person and you can't move, and that feels natural. It has that limitation, but if you acknowledge that limitation, it feels okay. lots of people in the chat talking about which VR that they want to get. Yeah, I'm not sure myself either, but I'm leaning toward the Vive because of the movement thing.
Yeah, Vive's the most solid that I've seen. It's the most expensive too, though, so a lot of people are put off by that, and it takes up the most room. But
yeah, true.
It's the cleanest from all the ones I played.
Okay.
I was watching a video of somebody just creating like a shooting range tech demo, and he was experimenting with like the motion controllers. So like when you bring it up to your like shoulder, it will actually slow down the movement really, and like you can actually aim down the scope without it like shaking around too much, or you can like grip the foregrip, and that will also mitigate like the movement.
Yeah,
I think I know exactly the thing you're talking about. The guy, he was using an AR-15, then he used a sawed-off shotgun, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I watched that. Actually, someone who just played with us today, Mr. Brightside, Ben Turtel, our animator, he linked that internally in our developer chat, and he was like, dude! And I was watching it in the airport flying back from GDC, and I was like, dude, on my phone. That's so cool to me. Like, I'd really like to try something like that. I hope he releases that in some capacity.
Did you see the bird game over in the South Hall?
No, what's that?
Be back quick.
Okay, sure.
They so some guys built a full body rig where you would lie down on your stomach in like a Vive, or I forget which headset it was, but you're like lying down on this rig that would respond to how your body would contort, and your arms are like spread like, you know,
I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, and you'd like flap your wings, and that would like in game let you fly higher, and you would be a bird flying over a city. And
that's
like,
cool.
It looks so fun. I didn't get to play it because it was a huge line, but some of my friends played, and they were like cawing like
of course
like
they were.
They were like, "Ah!" as they're like flapping their wings in the hall, and everyone's looking over like, oh, what the hell is this guy's problem?
Crying inside the VR headset. I'm a bird. It's beautiful.
It looks so great.
That is cool. That's I do remember now. Yeah, now that you mention it, I did see that, and that's it's, you know, an expensive rig, but still very cool. It's it'd be like having like an arcade system, like an arcade machine in your home. By the way,
I imagine
for people
it's
who
more
are...
for like parties and shit. If you're like like a millionaire, you just buy that whole bird setup and
just get the bird game.
Yeah.
Can I come over and play the bird game to your house, my rich friend?
That's my dream. Someday I'll have the bird game.
I fantasized about having like every Time Crisis game in the basement of my house at some point.
Oh yeah, all just like lined up.
Yeah, at least
like,
Crisis Zone. I at least just want Crisis Zone and Time Crisis 2. Then I'm all right. Maybe 1 as well. Then we could stop after 2. You know, or sorry, after Crisis Zone. 3 and 4 they're pretty goofy. They're pretty goofy. For people who are curious, by the way, our animator Ben Turtel, Mr. Brightside, just linked in the chat that video we were just talking about with the VR weapons and stuff. Very cool. Bones Baloney. You're back. Welcome back. For people who are just joining us, by the way, I saw somebody asked who is BedBananas. BedBananas is a YouTube content creator. He made a funny video of Day of Infamy, and I reached out to him, and we were just playing today. We're also here with Kraken, who's also a content creator. And
I mean, funny is subjective, right? I think funny. I wouldn't say BedBananas is necessarily funny. I think he's an artist. A lot of people interpret his art as funny, but I wouldn't go that far. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I was just being nice.
Don't degrade my content to just comedy.
It would be funny if you had a very pretentious outlook like that. And if you no, it's not funny. You don't get it. It's above you.
What are you talking about? Would be. This is how I live my life. All my videos are art. I did like a whole live stream last night where everything I did, we just would shout art afterwards. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. Games are art, man. I believe that wholeheartedly, which is so funny to make fun of too, because some people still, I mean, there's just like that whole debate about it, which is just so funny to me. Like how you can see games can be both art and entertainment. Like I don't know why people see them as like mutually exclusive.
Yeah, it is a weird outlook, isn't it? I think we're definitely moving away from that though, as the medium gets more legitimate and.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think people are starting to get it. Remember, it wasn't too long ago that we had people like trying to censor it, like it wasn't a medium, like Jack Thompson, like Hillary Clinton, like Joe Lieberman, like there were politicians, you know, regardless of your affiliation, they were like they were concerned about the medium, because it was in its infancy, and there was still like the ESRB had to be created, and there were still laws that needed to be created very recently, like in our lifetimes, I think, or recently, before we were born, where we were sorting things out because it's a new medium, and with that always comes the confusion and even the fear.
Yeah, for sure.
Roach Killer coins the term, it is entertain art. Okay. Put those
Put that
together.
in the box.
All right, on the box. Kronos asks, and guys, if you have any questions about Insurgency or for Kraken or for BedBananas, excuse me, just feel free to throw it in the chat. We'll be happy to answer them. This is like a dedicated Q&A period that we do at the end of every stream. I have a suggestion for the upcoming embassy update. Is it okay to talk about it? Yeah, for sure. I'm not sure what you mean when you say the upcoming embassy update. Oh, you mean, yeah, we are making some changes to the embassy map. The plan right now, we've been playtesting it a little bit. If you want to join in on our playtests, feel free. If you scroll down beneath the stream, you will see there's some links to get involved in the beta branch bunch and stuff. Basically, on Embassy Push, we opened up alpha a little bit so you can go outside the embassy and attack it from that flank, so it doesn't feel as congested. Hey Mike, as far as the competitive scene goes, is there any planned involvement by you guys as devs? Maybe us getting a tournament or a Saturday stream to get people interested in playing competitively? Yeah, I'm actually talking to somebody in the competitive community about maybe doing something like that soon. We're still working out the details. It's a little tricky because we'll need to get both teams involved, and I'm not very good at casting, admittedly, as far as competitive play goes, so I might need to enlist the help or get advice from some other people, and we don't know like what maps or like how much we want to play. That's a little more organized than the streams usually are, so we're working out those details though. We also have a lot of guests booked this coming month, and I'm going to be moving in a month, so I got to focus on that as well, but we'll see. Yeah, we're going to work all that out. There's some funny questions. Pardon me if I breeze over your question if it's a little inappropriate, but I just don't feel comfortable saying that.
I'm curious.
You could. I don't want to. I'll read.
Right,
I'll read.
Yeah, down.
No, for real. I read like pretty much anything people say because I want to be open. Like I really appreciate the people utilize this, but I'm sorry, Hackstoon, but I can't answer that. I'm too uncomfortable answering that. Insurgency merch anytime. Yeah, there you go. Insurgency merch anytime soon. I'm thinking action figures that say security forces when you press a button on their chest. Oh, they say it out loud. It's not written on them. Well, we do have shirts like this. If you can see, if you're looking at me, if you're looking at my chest here, we have shirts that we have internally. We just made some new ones, like I was saying, GDC. I won't get one until next month probably, but yeah, we're considering doing like a store or something, but it's not a top priority for us right now. We have our hands full with Sandstorm and with a few other things. Do you think that a first aid function would fit into Insurgency? Not really, because the way our respawns and like bringing players back to life function and mechanics work is through the objectives, capturing objectives. That's an important part of the pace of Insurgency. It's kind of subtle. Like most people, they say, oh, I love Insurgency for the guns, the way the guns feel, or I love Insurgency for the co-op, like, or something. But a big part of what Insurgency is the objective-based respawns and the pace that comes with that. Because it's not too fast, it's not like Call of Duty, but it's not too slow like Arma. And the reason why we have this pace is because of the size of the maps and the way you spawn and objective captures. So it doesn't feel like, action all the time, but it's still fast enough, if that makes sense. So no, we don't feel like it would fit. But if you play on the Cernix co-op servers, some community servers, they have medics, and that's co-op, so it's a sort of different ball game. But you could check that out. When will the esports beta come? We're working damn hard. We're working very hard at getting competitive support into Insurgency. And I know, I think in January we said it was a few weeks out, but it's taken longer than we expected, so we're going to get it out as soon as possible. And we'll see about that. We'll make announcements regarding all that stuff, and don't worry, we're going to keep you guys in the loop regarding that competitive beta. Hackstoon asks, can you make a suicide vest for the insurgents? Which costs 6 points, if you get shot twice, you'll explode. I don't know about that. That's something that exists on the Cernix co-op servers. Again, actually, they have suicide enemies. But, like, that's like a pretty radical gameplay change, and that's not something we want to introduce to Insurgency. It's like a weird weapon that would require a lot of balancing, and we're focused on getting things ready for Sandstorm at this point.
You can kind of do it with the IED.
Yes, that's also true. That's true. You can do it with the IED, and what's nice about that is it takes time. You know, like a suicide vest can feel really unbalanced. You just run into a room and then you die.
Yeah.
But with an IED, you have to, as you say, you have to throw it, and then it's planted, and then you pull out your detonator, and then you detonate it. Bobby says, Mike, where's the beta? Is it still up? If you right-click on Insurgency, go to Properties, Betas tab, Beta, pre-release beta branch. You can play the beta. I will warn you that it's not necessarily stable. That's like our internal branch that we also, allow the community access to test with us. So just be prepared for that. As Ben Tertel, our animator, explains, Mr. Brightside. Bones Maloney says, can you ask about Bed's music? I will happily ask about Bed's music, because he and I see eye to eye as far as music taste goes. We're both big fans of synthwave. I think Bones was asking earlier what some of your favorite artists are. And Criken, I'm curious for you as well, what your musical tastes are, because we were talking a little bit about this in the stream.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Bed.
Favorite musical artist?
If you could choose, maybe not the one, just like... Well, both, yeah. For how they work with your videos and just personally.
Personally, I fucking love Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I think Kendrick Lamar is on another level in terms of just, like, yeah. It's hard to say I go through so many artists and I listen to so much music. I think that's, like, when I make a video, the time I dedicate just to finding the right amount of music is like hours usually. And there's really is no favorite artist there, because I just listen to so much. But yeah, I listen to Astronautilus, Kendrick Lamar, Noah and the Whale's pretty good. What else? Wyoke is awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
What genres are those guys? Because I know Kendrick Lamar, but I don't know the others.
Wyoke is like indie rock, and Astronautilus is kind of like indie rock almost mixed with rap a little bit. He's coming out with a new album pretty soon. I don't know if I'm necessarily a fan of it yet. New song's pretty weird, but I like his old stuff a lot. Noah and the Whale is kind of folk rock a little bit. Hipstery stuff, I have to admit, but it's all good.
So, hey, if they make good music, like, who cares,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, synthwave-wise, what bands for you?
Synthwave, that's too hard to tell, really.
All kind of blends together.
Yeah.
It's kind of true. I do understand that.
Oh, not necessarily that. It's just like I listen to so many artists and like so many different songs, and I really don't have a favorite there.
Yeah, I would have a hard time choosing myself as well, so I get you.
It's funny, for choosing music for videos, I think it's chiefly motivated and like oriented based on emotion. So when you're picking, a song for a specific moment in a video, you either want it to match the emotion of what's happening on screen or to contrast as heavily as possible with what's happening on screen. And if both of those, if either one of those fits, then you'll generally kind of be in the right sort of realm. You also need to pick songs that have little to no lyrics usually and are mostly like instrumental, can be like kind of background track, or if it's like an over-the-top edited sort of thing, then the music should be the driving force of the action in the video. So for example, like I made a video called Big Booty Bertha in Loadout, where it's like super over the top. It's just like this character that's twerking all over the place and like, blowing shit up. And this song is like this like crazy, like electronic dubstep, like over the top, fucked up sound. And like all the clips are like over edited with like lens flare and shit to match that. So that's like one style. The other one's like try to make the song as in the background as possible, but kind of help the visuals of the screen. So you can either lead with the song or lead with the visuals, I think. But yeah, that's generally, I think, editing practice is the right way to do it. I know that's how Bed kind of finds a lot of his music. If you look at his videos, you can kind of see how the songs often like carry you from scene to scene much more than the scenes carry you from scene to scene. At least that's the way I think about it.
I get that. I think I like. I like actually. Speaking of your channel, there was I don't remember, I have seen a lot of your videos and I like them. There's one thing I forget the video series, but you open each one with I think it's the song "When You Die" in Banjo-Kazooie or something. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is that what it is?
Banjo-Kazooie songs. It's I think I open it with the it's in Gruntilda's and the carnival level. It's like Witchy World. Yeah, it's the opening for that song or for that tune. But I usually go through game soundtracks to find my songs for my games because I played those games so I know kind of the context in which they're played, and usually I'm trying to match the feel. Like, well, okay, this is a different thing, but game developers know when they're making soundtracks for a game or for a moment in a game how to help that moment in the game as much as possible with the soundtrack. So if you find a moment in a game that is matching the moment in your video, chances are the soundtrack that plays in that moment in the game will also match the moment in your video. So a lot of my style is kind of in the, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie style where it's all kind of like, like sing-songy. It's like a little self-reflexive, very kind of comedic, but also a little dark sometimes. That's like the tone of Witchy World. It's like it's kind of dark, but it's also very self-aware. And that's a lot of the style of my content. So that's why I lean so heavily on those songs.
That's just what I was gonna say. Is I like that choice because of the darkness of it. It's like, geez, like it's what we're about to get into in this video is silly, but there's also gonna be like some dissonance to it, if you know what I mean. Sure. And that's what's that I think it's really fitting, and foreboding even when you first hear that track and it fades away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm glad that came across. That's definitely the intention.
Good. And so for you personally, what are some not just with your videos, but also with you, what are your music tastes?
It's hard to describe. I actually don't even know the genre that you describe it as. I guess so. Sweet Valley is an artist I like a lot. Jamie XX I recently started listening to. They're like kind of like electronic with like some samplings of kind of like nostalgic, older like samples. A little bit of hip hop influence I think in there. I also like have my like guilty pleasure is like mashup albums. Like I love Girl Talk, I love Super Mash Bros. Because I just love anything that like smashes together two things that shouldn't work but do work. That's kind of the style of my videos anyway. So I just think that's just part of my sense of humor. Is I love like bringing together unlikely influences or companionships to make something beautiful.
I feel a similar way in regards to that with the genre that I personally like a lot. I don't know if either of you guys know it, but like vaporwave and future funk.
Yeah.
You're familiar with that stuff? Like Macintosh Plus maybe is like the classic vaporwave artist. All it really is like slowed down. Again, like I use the word dissonant music, but it sounds cool and like even relaxing and weird to me.
Yeah.
And I like that aspect of it. I like remixes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Bones says, "Thank you for the awesome gameplay, guys. See you guys." Thanks, Bones. Thanks for playing with us. I had a lot of fun.
Thank you, Bones.
I enjoyed your intimidating ghost call that you did in Embassy. That was funny. Haxtoon has a question for you, Kraken. Would you consider making a part 3 of Balloon Race in TF2?
No.
No. Okay.
I made Balloon Race when I was like 15, I think. So I would have to. I don't even know if that mod exists or that map exists anymore. So I'm sorry, but no.
That's interesting. If I may ask, how old are you now?
I'm 22.
Oh, okay, cool.
I've been doing YouTube
you guys
for
are
like
making
8
me
years.
feel old. I'm 25 years old. Older than both of you. Wow, we're all young. We're all young. But wow, yes, you guys have been video making for a while. How long have you both been video making, actually?
You can go ahead, Kraken.
I'm like 8.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I'm 2011's when I kind of started, and 2012's where I really like ramped up and like pursued it seriously.
And you both do this full time, right? The content creation.
No.
Oh,
School.
Okay. Right.
And...
Yeah, I'm very much part time. It's actually interesting. I'm writing it. Well, I'm in school too, so most of my time is spent like doing classwork or game development stuff. But I'm right now writing an essay about how I have to play games compared to how other people play these games. In bed, I'm sure you of all people could appreciate this too. We don't have as much time as other people to go in a game and play it leisurely and kind of enjoy it. And like maybe like record the whole time playing it, like 12 hours, and be like, oh okay, I'll see if I can make a video out of this. Instead, like when I play a game, I only have maybe 3 hours a week maybe to play a game, or 4 hours maybe. So when I go in, I have to make sure those 4 hours are like really well spent on getting usable like footage to turn into a video at some point, which can kind of ruin the fun of it. Like it's not leisure anymore. It's almost like a job. Like you go in, you break down the systems of the game. You realize, okay, these are how the AI works. This is how this level works. This is how the cutscene works. How can I use this to make like an interesting scenario or situation happen that people have not seen before or didn't expect or something like that. And yeah, I definitely play games differently now since I've made this more of a job.
We talked a little bit about that actually during our stream, Ben and I.
Yeah.
Like the balance of work and pleasure, and the line does blur. Even as a game developer, I can attest to that.
Like for me, I feel like half the fun is making the video itself, because I really do enjoy editing. Besides going through and cutting all the footage, when everything's cut together and then you really get to like put your personalized touch on it, I think is the most enjoyable part. But I do take, like, it is a lot of fun in thinking of the concepts of videos. Like I said, I was recording that ARC stuff earlier, and just thinking about how this is all going to play into a series is like a lot of fun. But yeah, it definitely is a balance. Like, you don't want this to be just a job,
Right.
It is a hobby for all of us. Like, that's how we got into it. Obviously, we love video games, but at some point you do have to decide, well, like, okay, if I'm going to make a sustainable living, I'm going to have to take this a little bit more serious. And that does suck a little bit, but I always try to keep it fun for myself. Sometimes it gets a little stressful when I bite off more than I can chew for like a certain video or something, and then I feel obligated to finish it. Is usually that's when what I would describe what Craig was talking about happens with me.
Right.
It's like, oh well, fuck, I'm already like 60% done. Like, then I'm gonna have to finish this, because I don't want all the work I put in to go to waste.
Right.
Yeah, we talked about that. So Ben and I have talked about that a long time, and it's funny, Ben, the paper I'm writing about that specific moment is also a Fallout 4 video. That was the Fallout 4 video of mine. Yeah, so
yeah,
that's like a game where there's so much in it that like to get usable, like cool, fun shit to happen, you often have to replay the same thing again and again and again to make sure you get it just right, which can be so mind-numbing. And I mean, in my case, it was hard, but I know in beds is like almost like a fucking nightmare. Like,
yeah,
we've talked about this for hours at a time. Like, his video it's called like Radioactive Odyssey, right? Because it is like a fucking odyssey. Like, he goes through the whole game, has to do
the new
so
one is
much
nuclear,
shit.
but yeah,
Nuclear, yeah.
There's like 2 of them.
Yeah, it's like a mental battle as well as a physical one sometimes.
I suppose the best thing for us to try to do as people who who developed our passion into like our work that requires work is to try and maybe budget that time. It's something that I try to do personally, being working in this world and also trying to enjoy this world, which is like just I'm just gonna play. I'm not gonna think about what I could be doing with this video wise. I imagine this would be the best thing for you. This is how you guys do it. Like, I'm just gonna play for fun now. I'm not gonna think about work. Is that how you guys try to tackle that? Do you try to budget yourselves and say, like, right now I'm not gonna worry about video creation. I'm just gonna have fun with this?
Yeah, I'd say for like, I know when me, Kraken, like, it's like we get together or something, our group of friends, like, we're always gonna have a good time no matter what, because a lot of the humor is just based on like what we're doing. But like I said, like, if I'm already 60% into a video and it's like, oh, I'm kind of done playing the game, you are obligated to finish it, and a lot of times I just like mitigate that. But
yeah, there have been times where it's like we've had our fun with the game, we kind of moved on, and then Bed's like, hey, I need an ending, and we're like, oh, okay, and then we like go back in the game, like have to like do a short thing just to like make sure it's finished. I think Bed's videos are more story driven, I think, than mine for the most part. I kind of like shoot first, ask questions later sort of thing. Like, I do the whole thing, and I'm like, all right, what can I make out of this? And I usually don't go back for more footage unless it's something like the Fallout video, where you're like, all right, I have, 80% of my clips are me talking to people, and 20% are me shooting things. I need more shooting things, otherwise it's gonna be very lopsided. So then you got to go and balance it out more. But yeah.
And that's very cool that you guys are making those decisions, because all that adds up to what makes for a good video, which is why you guys have so many people that want to watch them, right? And it's cool at least that you, even though it sucks to have to go back and like get more footage, it's cool at least that you acknowledge when it needs to happen, and that's a good and important aspect of video creation.
When all is said and done, like I don't regret it at all. Like the Nuclear Odyssey video that Kraken was talking about was like a complete nightmare to make. Because it was just I got like so complicated with the story. And like if you go and watch that video, like it went through like 7 different iterations, and like it was just very fucking weird. But like when I finally finished it and I was like working on it for so long, like hours, one of the bands I had gotten permission to use the music for, like I uploaded it and it just got hit with copyright.
Oh
like,
no.
well, I have fucking permission. So like I submitted it to YouTube, and then it had to go to the record label, and like that can take a month because they have like no pressure whatsoever to do it. Like I talked to the band, like, yeah, we're gonna contact them, and YouTube just makes it so fucking hard to like prove that you have the rights to music, and they denied me. Like
what?
I don't make a penny off that video. Like it all goes to them. But even all that said and done, like the seeing people's reactions to it, and like it was totally worth it, Like,
yeah. At least you made it. At least it's still there. It's still there, right? You just don't make it. Okay. So at least it's there,
Yeah, I guess a good metaphor is just to compare it to an artist who's like painting a painting. Like there is going to be stressful moments when you are painting a painting, and you aren't always necessarily going to enjoy it, like when you have to like fine tune the details and you get like caught and overthink it, But at the end, we all do enjoy what we're doing. Like it's always, we do it because we love it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And you're proud of the things that you create, and they're there,
Absolutely,
and they stay, and people like them. It's all, and that's all a big part of it, is creating stuff that you have fun doing, and also being proud of it when you're done with it, even through the parts that are difficult and that you don't like. I have another question here, actually, from Guns2233. How do Ben and Kraken get their inspiration for new videos? More with scripted stuff, or how you wanted to plan things out?
That's an interesting question. I don't know if I can speak for Bed, but for me, it's kind of motivated like by the first time playing the game. So when you first play the game, your first like 2 hours, what is the prevailing experience, emotion, whatever it is that you get out of that first hour to 2 hours of playing the game? That usually will decide the entire tone and direction of the whole video. So a good example, I think, is Bed and I playing Rainbow Six Siege. I
remember that
started
one.
Playing it. Yeah, we played it with friend shippers who had played it before, and he kind of took on the Papa Bear, like, I'm the chief, I'll teach you guys the ropes in this, cop simulator. The game's kind of unforgiving, so we're like, yeah, all right. So we just kind of roll around with him, and us doing our usual goofy, not really sure how to, solve the, do the right thing. We usually end up fucking up and all that sort of stuff. So it became like the, two fresh cops don't know what they're doing, and chief, let's see.
I like that narrative,
yeah. And, so,
and the voices too.
Yeah, that became like the theme for the video, even though that was literally just like the first thing we thought of while we were playing, the first thing that just kind of happened. And maybe if we went in there and suddenly we were all feeling really intense that day, and you're like, all right, what if we just wanted to be like super professional, like go clear the room, go clear, and like just like that, then the video would have been different. So it really just depends on the mood of the first time I was playing, I think.
I'll definitely agree with that.
Yeah, it is about a tone you kind of develop just from once you get your feet wet with the game, you're like, all right, well, what's funny about this? What's an interesting angle we can take with this?
Yeah,
and you roll with that.
Another crazy example, and this one is a bit different, was so when we started playing Ark, we all played together. I first made a character, Earthworm Jerry, because I literally was fucking around the character creator, and I came up with this crazy looking guy with a fat neck and really skinny long legs and body. and I'm like, oh, it looks like an earthworm, and I just like found the name Earthworm Jerry funny. And as I was playing as him and just kind of noticing how his character walked, I kind of like developed an accent that was kind of like a southern like hillbilly that was a bit more of like a psychopath than the rest of them. And then like over time, that character became literally from like fucking around in a character creator became this like this core like plot point for the entire island where we started like becoming these kidnapping hillbillies that like everyone else would base their whole characters around like trying to stop us, and then it became a cult, like a religious cult, and that carried over months and like other people's games, and it now has become like this whole thing. So you really never know where inspiration is going to strike, and usually it just starts from a nugget of like a single thought or idea.
Hey, that's a pretty fat neck. Is where it started.
Yeah, that's literally that was it.
What a weird looking guy. That's what you were talking about, right, Bet? With the, or was that a different cult? Of which
Yeah,
you were
no,
speaking?
definitely that's exactly what I was talking about.
Okay, cool.
Like, and talking about influences, like before I was in that series, I was playing Rust, and I was like usually a completely nice person. Like in my videos too, like they were always like nice. And I had played Rust for a week, and it was like the most brutal, like game-changing experience, and made me like a fucking monster. And so like it accumulated in me making a prison, and I was like trapping people and like feeding them human meat.
Oh my god.
And then like Kraken was like, "Hey, you want to go play Ark?" And like he introduced the Earthworm Jerry character, and then I brought what I was doing in Rust, which like instinctively just build a prison, and we like. So what happened in Rust like changed who I became in Ark significantly, and I'm sure we would have maybe hit the same conclusion, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, influences.
That's cool.
I gotta run now actually, but this was great. Thanks for having me on for a short Q&A.
Yeah, for sure.
Catch you guys next time.
Yeah, man,
Later.
for sure. If you have time another time, love to play with you, and thank you. This was really nice. I'm glad I got a chance to ask you these questions. So take care.
Yep, catch you later.
Later.
Before we actually take off, people in the chat, do you have any other questions? Because we will. Guns says that's fantastic. Thanks. You're welcome, Guns. Thank you for the question. Yeah. So we're gonna take off in a minute here. Are there any final questions we can answer real quick, Ben and I, before we go? Before we mosey on out of here. It's how's the weather in San Francisco? Pretty warm, right? What do you do? You gonna have a fun time tonight? You going outside?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Well, I actually live closer to Sacramento.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah, that's right. You said it was
I
about
guess
2
same
hours,
weather.
wasn't it?
Yeah, San Francisco is usually always cold.
It was nice when I went
Coldish.
there.
Really?
Compared to New Jersey, like it's gonna be 35 degrees tonight. So
Oh,
where
yeah.
I am. So when I was there last week, I was like, this weather's great. Everybody here must be really happy. Or something.
Yeah. I grew up in Southern California, so it's just like
Okay.
I'm used to blistering fucking heat every day.
Yeah,
and, like
I guess-
any ounce of cold. it's
That's
just like,
true.
ugh.
It did get kind of chilly at night, though. I did notice, but
Hmm.
I'm definitely. It's getting warmer here, at least. I'm gonna try to enjoy it. I see a question here. What editing software do you use? Asks Guns.
Me?
Yeah.
Sony Vegas 12. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, me too. That's the one I use for these videos that we put up for Insurgency.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I want to switch to Adobe. Because it's just like a little bit more polished, and I think utilizes your video card more, which would be more beneficial to me for rendering. Like I always crash Sony Vegas and shit like that. But it's definitely serviceable.
Interesting. I hadn't heard about Adobe. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same format, just better, I guess.
Cool. All right. I see there's no other questions. But if there are other questions, guys, we do these streams every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. If you follow this Twitch channel, you will get an update whenever we go live. You also see it in the in-game news, as you see right now on your screen before you. We keep those up. And if you missed anything, I'm going to put a full broadcast up on the Insurgency YouTube channel, and probably a highlight reel as well. There were a lot of funny IED explosions today, so those will probably be involved in the highlight reel for those who are curious. But we'll see. I I don't know if you do this actually, Bed, but I write all the funny moments down and their timestamps as they happen, so I have them to go back to later when I'm in the editing process.
I need to do that. That would be really beneficial to me.
Yeah, I encourage it. Like it has helped me a lot because these streams are quite long, between 2 and 3 hours. So it's otherwise I'd be peeling through everything. Like, oh, there was that one funny moment, and I think it was Ministry, but what round was it on Ministry, and stuff like that. So yeah, I would, if you ever want, I recommend this tactic. But anyway,
how do you do it? Do you just like just piece of paper?
Yeah, I got a notepad right here, and I just write like here. I'll read you out. At 3:07, I wrote 2 RPG, and that was when I saw 2 RPGs. Like one, I think, nearly killed me, and then the second one did kill me. But I'll know like when I go to 3:07, and that's 3:07. That I wrote the time down, right? I know the stream starts at 3, so I know to go to timestamp like 7 minutes. Then 3:14, bouncy C4 kills me. That was that bouncy C4 Sinjar Alpha that I was talking about. So I go to 14 minutes in, and then I check that out. And if I miss something, like I wrote 4:55, which is an hour and 55 minutes in, and I was too distracted. I didn't write a description, but you can go there and then like search for a funny thing, because you wrote it down for a reason. So like that was and that's helped me a lot. So maybe it's of some help to you as well.
I'm definitely gonna try that. I think that'd be
cool.
Useful as all hell.
Yeah, let me know. It's been a great a boon to me. But Chronos says I'm still waiting for a YouTube video for Best Insurgency Livestream 2015. That might be the beta test video that we did with Market Checkpoint. I loved how that video came out. Maybe I'll link that in a minute here. After we go offline. But that I was very happy with that. You can just go on the YouTube channel, search for Insurgency. On the Insurgency channel, the title video is Beta Testing is Fun. And that's just, we had a late night beta session, and we all played together, and we were testing some new mechanics, like the compass, and the new radio menu, and new voiceover, and it was just so cool, and I had a lot of fun with it. And the video itself, like the highlight, it ended very well too. It was very funny. But anyway, we're going to take off now. Once again, next week, Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern, this is when we normally do the streams. So if you have any more questions, you can feel free to bring them to the next stream, or reach out to us on our official forums, the Steam community, whatever, all those things, social media, all the, how it works. But thank you, BedBananas. This is a lot of fun.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah, I'm happy that you were able to make the time, and I definitely we should play again in the future, and get Kraken and others in as well if they're available. Maybe we'll play some Dave Infamy, who knows. So
yeah,
I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, man, for having me on.
For sure. So that being said, everybody who's watching, thank you very much for tuning in today, and we will see you during the next live stream, which will be Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. So take care.
See you, everyone.